4-man job.
It's a
Four
four-man
man
job.
job.
Oh, you didn't know?
You better ask somebody.
You better.
You better ask.
Ladies and
We
gentlemen,
back.
Hey, yo, we on a roll. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, we back. This is episode 3, but it's a four-man
Episode.
job.
Definitely a 4-man
Word.
job out here.
yeet.
Y'all boys have a good week, man.
For sure, man. You know, just getting ready for Christmas, man.
Yes, sir. Holiday season right around the corner.
It's a fact.
Yep, you know the vibes. It was a great week, though, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I
No
am
complaints.
weak. I just got the most randomest and craziest text. That is hilarious.
Where
If y'all can see
boys
this. It's backwards,
start.
but I just got this randomly. My boy said I'm all elite, baby.
Shout out
Hey,
to
yo.
Jared, bro.
Oh man,
That
I'm
was-
weak.
Shout out to Jaren, bro.
Hey, shout out Jaren,
Shout out
bro.
to J. Ron.
Yes,
He's
sir.
all elite.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man.
My fault for getting
Hey,
sidetracked.
man.
I was just not expecting to get that of all things right now.
That's
No,
fine.
no, that's fine.
All right. Shout out
We
to
need that.
Dank. Shout out to Dank, you know what I'm saying? His tweet, him watching, what did you say? He was watching Raw?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Raw, them boys went in.
They
Yeah.
did,
I
bro.
personally think so. I thought it was a really great episode.
All right, now the Bloodline did their thing. Took over
Yeah.
Raw.
Yeah.
Beat a couple heads in.
Hey, I know y'all noticed 2 of the heads that got taken out as somebody was trying to talk to Adam Pearce. We talked about this a while back, saying they was gonna bring the business back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a little hurt if they don't, and I ain't talking about my Eagles quarterback, baby.
Hey, so let's piece it together, man. So yeah, so what's that? Cedric got smashed up back there.
So it was
Yep.
Cedric and Shelton, and then
Shelton, okay.
Dolph Ziggler. But Dolph is irrelevant. No offense to Dolph in this situation.
And then
Prior to that, MVP was trying to have a conversation
Right.
with Pierce, but we don't really know the context of it, except it
right.
came off of Pierce saying that he don't got beef with Lashley and Lashley will be back. So he was like, speaking of Bobby Lashley.
Right. And
Speaking
he
about
fired
Lashley.
and he fired Lashley, you know. We
Yeah.
prior. So,
Yeah. So we might be back in business. You know
hey,
what
I need that.
Hurt.
man.
Hey, the
Need
business.
that, bro.
I definitely need that.
Business is booming.
Hey, the factions are on the rise in WWE, and I love it. I love factions, bro.
It's
Right.
it's about to be a whole roster full of factions, bro. Like it's about to be lit.
That's fire.
About to
And
be
we
war
need it,
games
bro.
all year.
I was about to say, bro, he brought back War
need it.
Games. It's perfect now. You know?
Now, I like when we was talking in the group chat, RJ noted how they were taking bits from when the NWO took over the commentary and was beating everybody up. It was pretty fire giving that callback to that. But them boys definitely advancing them storylines now.
Yeah.
They cooking.
for sure. The Usos is backstage. You know what I mean? Bloodline backstage, beating up everybody, wreaking havoc, interfering with matches. They literally took over Raw. So
Yeah.
it was a good look.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was a little antsy right in the part where they was about to jump Seth. No, it wasn't Seth. It wasn't Seth. That's when they pulled the trigger on it. It was prior to that when the Usos and Sammy stormed the ring and they was just talking they trash and all that, and then Pierce came out. I felt like that was the perfect opportunity to get that pop for KO and just come down and just beat everybody Stone Cold style, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, they still did it right though. I feel like they definitely slow kick. I don't know what's gonna happen with my dog.
I don't know. That ending was kind of weird, bro.
Yeah.
You know, the smirk on his face, the long stare between him and KO. I don't know.
Hesitation gonna come back and get him, bro. I think.
He-
I don't think
Yeah.
the Chief gonna like that.
But see, I kind of took it like they might have something up their sleeves though.
That's exactly what I was thinking, yo. I was
Like
thinking like
they're working together.
yeah, and they
Who,
they
KO
did
and Sammy?
Yeah, that's how I took it.
I was thinking that too, dude. Just what was it? Man, I forgot where I pinpointed, but I was like, it was around that time when Jay like kind of heard them talking to each other and stuff like that. And then I feel like during that, I feel like Sammy probably obviously without them seeing or finding out a way was like able to communicate to KO or like let them know it's like, hey, I gotta make this look legit at War Games, so that way I'm still good and stuff like that. But I don't know. Part of me though, after Monday Night Raw, I kind of want them to keep Sammy in the bloodline because I don't mind Kevin and Seth Rollins, bro. I love that tag team. That tag team's hilarious, bro.
Which Vince fumbled that tag team.
He fumbled the tag team for sure, but we did get a good Mania match.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Between KO and Stone Cold.
That's a fact.
Facts.
But for sure, he did fumble it though. You know what I mean? No shout out to Vince.
And just to get off the bloodline a little bit, boys, I think it's time. It's happening. That girl going a little crazy.
Ooh.
You talking about Bliss?
Yeah, she been seeing them screen flashes and she talking crazy now.
Hey yo, I'm not gonna hold you. When she hit Bianca, whatever she hit her with over the head was some glass, bro.
The flower vase.
Yo, man, it was real. It felt like a bar fight to me in there.
Hey, but did y'all peep though? She was talking crazy before the screen even flashed.
Hey, yo, she was talking that talk now.
Talk, boy.
She was.
That cash money.
I was winning championships before you even came on the roster.
I was like,
I heard that stung a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, that hurt my soul a little bit. Like, you can't be talking to Bianca like that.
Hey, when she said that though, it definitely like reminded me though, because I ain't gonna hold you. Like, she been gone for like a little bit, but when she said, I was like, hey, for a minute. She was the one that was holding down Raw while Charlotte was holding down the opposite side until like Becky finally came up and was ready, bro. So I was like, I mean, she got a point.
She was holding it down, man.
And just a callback from the second episode, she did have better title reigns than Sasha Banks. I just want to throw that out there.
Facts. She did. Facts.
I just want to throw that out there.
Facts. Yeah, man. Money in the bank for her too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think she won Elimination Chamber, if I'm not mistaken. So
I wouldn't put it past. I think so.
She has some accolades.
She has a good resume.
She can stand on
in that short period of time.
It took me by surprise, to be honest with you, because during it, she came up around the same time as like Bayley, Sasha, Charlotte, and all of them. Yeah. But if my memory serves me correctly, I think she was like a valet for FTR, the Revival at the time. But I don't think she like wrestled like that in NXT. So then like when she got to the main roster and she was getting that push, I was just like, at first I was like, I don't remember any of this. Like I don't recall any of this. But I mean, she could go though, so I can see why they do.
That's the thing about her. She can really go in the ring. Like she can wrestle like for real. So for her to be that size, like.
And I'm sure she moves merch too, bro. Besides that ugly doll, I'm pretty sure she moves a lot of merch. So.
And the doll was in the corner of the couch too when Bianca was laying there.
Hey, can we
over the side?
Can we talk about Bianca's acting?
I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
Hey man. Hey, we all can agree. We love Bianca, bro. Like she's up there for us, you know. But man, when it comes to selling, it's tough, man. I mean, she was in a fetus position last night, like after she got hit. I was like, yo,
she is she's a terrible actor, and
but love
it'd
you,
be cringy, like low key, like she be laughing and look like
man. Hey, but we love you, B. You top 5. You know.
Yeah, definitely my favorite women's wrestler ever. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
That's something we definitely can work on, you know. Get better at. So.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Bianca slander.
Hey,
no, never that.
They did have a banger on Raw though. You know, AJ versus Sammy was a free banger. They was gone, man.
It was.
I ain't gonna hold you. AJ Styles is one of the best, yo, like ever. Like
in the world.
I don't know how anybody can hate on that man, bro.
Bro, he was showing it all Monday, like some of the counters outside of the ring
bro.
moves and everything. I'm like, yo,
he's still doing the Pele.
Like, come on, yo.
Bro. Come on now.
AJ Styles I know he 50.
Facts.
I know AJ Styles is 50, yo.
Hey, I just want to say shout out to AJ for finishing the match with the Blue Thunder Bomb too, because that to me that is a sick and dope move, and it never finishes the match.
That's a fire move. Yeah, man, because a lot of people kick out from that, bro.
And you know what's crazy? You know who the last person was that Sammy beat with that move? AJ. 4 years ago.
Wow.
Oh man, job.
Yo, Triple H is good for them callback moments too, like especially like stuff like that. Like you ain't even thinking about Sammy being AJ with that move.
Bro, I seen like it was on Twitter. It was like a side by side clip when it happened. It's crazy because like the last time it happened, it was Sammy, old attire, short hair, beard, long johns. And then, like seeing Sammy now, I was like, yo, it is a complete character transformation, my dog. Like, like you don't even recognize the guy.
That's a fact.
Then another one, which I mean, some people, I mean, just depends what you do around that time. They might not agree or maybe they didn't watch it, but I low key enjoyed that Bayley Becky Lynch match, bro. It was pretty entertaining. I ain't gonna hold you.
I did too.
It was pretty good. It was a pretty solid match.
Can we address Bayley? Becky shimmying in this match?
Oh yeah, man.
I ain't gonna lie, that joint took me out.
What's going on, Biggs? What's up with that now?
She thought she was New Day for a second.
And you know what? I think that's Seth. I think Seth is trying to tell her to, express yourself a little bit more. I mean, to me, that was like a Seth move right there. You know what I'm saying? Something Seth would do in a match.
That's a fact. That's definitely a Seth Rollins influence on her life, yo.
I ain't mad at it though. I think
in this whole state, she had to show out.
Yeah, fast. I think she needs to liven up a little bit. Because when they were trying to dub her as the female Stone Cold, I wasn't buying that. I'm still not buying that.
Bro, I never bought it. Stop playing with me.
Yeah, stop.
You sound too much like Sheamus to me.
Hey, you sound like Finn Balor. No, stop it.
Man,
no facts.
No.
She nice on the mic though. She nice on the mic.
She's better than them two.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
As soon as he said Sheamus, I just, all right, fella.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on, yo. Like, shout out to two belt backs. You know what I mean?
Shout out to two belt backs.
She definitely held the women's division down for a while.
She did, man. And she came back mad fast from that injury.
For real, bro.
Yeah.
She recuperate like John Cena do.
Got that Wolverine blood.
I said that Wolverine.
For real though. Yo, we did have a intergender match. Triple H going back to the old days?
Facts, man.
I hope so.
His love. His love for China, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying. We have been looking a lot like the 10th wonder of the world lately.
Hey, I like it. If they book any woman like that on the roster, it got to be her.
Got to be Rhea Ripley, yo.
It's believable, man.
She's the most believable.
She's the most believable. Yeah. If not her, the only other person I'd probably take would probably be like, obviously besides Ronda Rousey because she fought in UFC, probably Shayna Baszler. That'll probably be the only two I can kind of see them like, yo, they could beat anybody, no matter race, gender, height, like type
Rhea
stuff.
Perfect though. Right.
Rhea's swole though, so she's like perfect.
Yeah,
she look like she could beat you up.
Like she's swole.
Yeah.
Rock big, but I don't.
I take it
not
back.
Like
she's
not intimidating.
She's not
like
swole.
Rhea.
She thick.
Man, get out of here, no.
She thick. I'm weak.
Hey man, I need Raquel to stop doing that, man.
Get the.
I need her.
Hey Tom, what's that?
That's the Cactus Jack the gang.
I don't mind it. Just it's with the big old smile while you're doing it. Like,
look,
Bro, she always smiling.
Bro,
it's her thing. You know, somebody got to have their thing, but
she
her
gotta go
back-
heel.
her
and just be
back,
mean.
her back doesn't really.
yeah, I don't know what Vince think because they had her made in NXT with the whole bike looking like Mommy Taker. They need to bring that gimmick back.
You know, they was calling her Big Mommy Cool.
Yeah, they need to go ahead and bring Big Body Cool back. I like that character role, bro.
She came through like Diesel for HBK. So
feels like Diesel mixed American Bad Taker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. I think Rhea perfect though. Like when she body slammed Luke Gallows, it looked mad believable. Like she probably could do that in real life.
Yeah.
Real life, bro.
Bro, when she hit Kazawa with the Riptide, I was like, yeah, it's a wrap for Buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was a wrap from the jump, man.
Bianca. She's believable. No?
She is. I don't want to see it, I guess.
I know why you don't want to see it. You know?
I don't want to see it.
You don't want to see her. You don't want to see her pop that.
Yeah, bro. She just looks strong. I love Bianca, yo. She the best, yo. Shout out to Bianca.
Facts.
Speaking of intergender matches, I seen something on Twitter or somebody was saying, who would you think would be the perfect intergender match for WrestleMania? And then somebody laid out, and then they had the little highlight clip and everything. Rey Mysterio versus Rhea Ripley.
I wouldn't
be bad because Rey will do all the high flying spots, and then Ripley would just be the powerhouse, do all the power moves.
He would make.
And then you kind of have the storyline and reasoning as to why they would fight and all that. So that's pretty. I guess Rey.
I would not be mad at that.
I wouldn't at all.
That wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad.
And Rey known for fighting people bigger than him, and Rhea is bigger than him. So
and making them look good.
Yeah, he's the ultimate seller. Like he sells.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's top 5 to me for real.
Facts.
So I think Rhea should be the one to take it from Bianca, but I still think it's soon. So you gotta keep her busy for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Hey yo, we finally got rid of Dexter Lumis show. We had a big return on Raw.
Shout out to my boy, man, Bronson
Yes,
Reed.
Sir.
Yeah.
Boy,
Very excited that he's back, man. But
NXT North American champion.
Yes, I will say I don't think he should be on the main roster. I think he should be back in NXT, get his shine.
Agreed.
True. Either go back for that NXT North American belt or just straight into NXT title picture.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, if he was gonna be on the main roster, being paired with Miz.
Hey, fact.
That's a great pair, bro. I see some people talk bad about it or talk like it was you went from New Japan to work with Miz. I'm like, bro,
come on, bro.
This is a double Grand Slam champion.
Y'all better.
This man's a reality TV show.
They better stop playing with Miz, man.
Bro.
They better stop playing with Miz, man.
You're actually in a better position than most. There's some wrestlers that wish they could just be on the main show. Just literally being along Miz, you're guaranteed at least 15, 20 minutes on Raw every single week, probably more likely.
Every week. Miz been on Raw for 10 years straight.
Yo,
right.
Consistently.
And ain't going nowhere.
Every week, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo. You can't be mad at getting paired with Miz.
Oh, bro.
Nah, not at all, man.
And he's guaranteed good matches every year.
Yes. Come on, man.
That too. At multiple events at that.
Exactly.
They're gonna stop playing with Miz, man. All right.
Yeah, man. They gotta chill with that. So Dexter in his creepy ways, I think he might be almost out of here. I hope, yo, because he really giving stalker vibes, and I ain't really trying to see that on Raw every week, yo. It's kind of weird.
It just never made sense to me, bro. Every time they did the little vignettes or clips leading up to it with the Miz, I think bro would have just been better off going back to NXT with Shorty and all that. But I mean that's just me personally. So
I agree with you 100%. Hey, Adam Pearce was on Raw, whatever. I feel like Adam Pearce is the worst GM ever.
Bro.
Yo, people be Debo-ing that boy into matches.
Bruh.
Like no matter what.
I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it, bro. Because I was just about to say, bro, I've never seen that man officially like make a match himself. The wrestlers always suggest it or tell him what the match is gonna be, and then he's like,
"Oh, you want it?
You want it?
It's official.
You want it?
It's official.
You want it?
Like,
it's official."
Like, bro,
that boy need to hire Sign DeVille back so he can get some get a backbone.
Because she was definitely booking like
yes.
She understood the assignment. Sonya understood the assignment.
He tried to make a match. The wrestlers be like, "What match? What match?" Debo, that boy. It's really crazy, yo.
Nah, fast, man. I realized that too, like watching that, man. I was just like,
bro, he did it 3 times on Raw.
3 times, bro. and when you brought that up, I can see in my head other nights on Raw or SmackDown, he'd be like, "You want it? Well, you got it." It's like, bro,
I done seen Stone Cold fill a whole ring with beer and cause hell to Vince McMahon, never got fired once. And this man, Adam Pearce, gonna fire Bobby Lashley because Bobby went Insano over a title match. Like, come on, bro. Like, and then not to mention you get strong armed into matches. Like, come on, man.
How you gonna fire the black man? Let them white boys tell you what match is gonna be and when it's gonna be. Right now.
Message.
You know what I mean?
Pissed up.
We'll be quiet when the white boys be talking. I mean, when they leave, he be talking again.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Nah, he respect the bloodline too. He respect the bloodline. He acknowledges them.
Well, you know, they ain't really, fully. But you know.
My boys, John Cena back.
All right, man. Y'all have a good night, bro.
Hey, man, I don't really care for Cena. I never have, bro.
Hey, Pool, I told you on the game chat that night when that thing came on the screen, that is not John Cena. That is the Peacemaker.
Yo, yeah, facts, bro.
It's recency bias. Everybody is going to remember that show or remembers him from there, so he got to act like that dude somewhat a little bit while still being John Cena.
Yeah.
Because, bro, that promo was cringe, bro. Like,
it really was, bro.
Can you share with the world, bro, like your disdain for John Cena? Like, what is it? Like,
so John Cena has been my least favorite wrestler.
Wow.
Go there, please.
Of all time. And I'm talking Goldberg, John Cena.
It gets deep.
Is that guy, man. And it all starts with him coming down to the ring, wearing these jerseys, wearing these big chains. They're not even like, jeweler chains. He got chains like that
bike chains. And
yeah, it's like that they use to tie the Hell in a Cell door. You know what I'm saying? He wearing them.
Yeah. Rapping.
Hey, wait. Comes down in these jorts.
And Team Jordans.
He had on the Reebok pumps first.
He did.
All right. and he goes to the ring, pumps these up. Don't get me started on the foul.
He stole that dance from Tony Ayo.
And he admitted it.
Come on.
And he raps his own theme, bro. And you wrestling fans had the nerve to go buy his CD.
Man, that joint went platinum.
He went gold. Oh, he went platinum? Yo, that's crazy.
Bruh. I knew somebody in my 6th grade class that had that album in their CD player, bro.
I'm pretty sure one of my childhood friends bought that CD because we was all like wrestling fans.
Bro.
I'm not going to put them out there like that, but...
Pool, did you feel offended when he said Thugonomics?
Thugonomics, bro. Let me tell you something, man. You know how these folks be on these rappers about rapping about stuff they never done, bro. Come on, man. He's a pioneer.
How y'all feel about the spinner belt?
Bro, the worst belt in the history of wrestling, bro.
Yeah, no.
Bro, I'm glad somebody agrees with me finally.
That's the worst belt.
I hated
the US,
it, bro.
The US joint. That's probably the worst belt ever made.
The WWE one was a better design, but that US silver joint, I hated it, bro.
Wait, yeah, I'm coming to that one.
Wildin'.
I'm coming to that WWE World Championship spinner belt, all right? Because that toy-like belt is so immature. I don't even like that belt really sold. Like that belt did numbers, bro.
Hey, I blame 50 Cent, bro. Because if you look at the blueprint, John Cena wanted it to be 50 Cent, bro. The spinner belt, the G-Unit tank top and the shorts. Come on, bro. He wanted it to be 50 Cent low key.
Bro, I'm getting mad even thinking about this right
now. I'll never forgive AJ and Free for inviting that boy on 1-6 and Park, man.
He was on 106 and Park. Nah, I gotta look at it.
Gentrifying the culture, bro, for 20 years.
And debuted his music video.
I gotta look at that album. The My Time Is Now joint.
My time is now, bro.
The time is now.
They asked him to kick a freestyle.
Alright, I know you. I know you.
No, he not lying.
Bro,
look at his face.
We gotta post that from the Foreign Power Trip page. Everybody gotta see that. We gotta post that.
That's crazy.
Never forget.
I know I mentioned in one of the other podcasts, one of the other episodes where I was like, as a kid, I know I wasn't supposed to, but I never liked the person I was getting to push. I have a secret to admit. I actually kind of liked Cena at first. And then right after WrestleMania 20, I don't know what happened, because I think that's around the time he started getting that push.
About to be a 3-man job, man. Friend, why you say that on this?
I'm weak. I done got cut mid-episode. That's
playing.
It's a 3-man job whenever we talk AEW anyway, so...
No, don't do us like that. Don't do us like that. Don't do us like that.
But nah, bro, I honestly didn't mind, bro, until I realized, which goes down to his nickname, Super Cena. Like, bro, like, what is it that this guy can't do? Like, if I remember vividly that WrestleMania 28, he did a special off Big Show, like off the top rope or something like that.
Yeah,
Big Show like 600 pounds, bro. Freestyle rap.
F you,
bro. It's Big Show. It was clear what Vince was trying to do with him, man. You know, they try to make, especially during that PG era, they tried to dub him as the new Hogan, and it was perfect that Big Show was there, you know, for their little Hogan, Andre the Giant, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But bro, one more thing, bro, on my disdain with Mr. Cena. He was in the same segment when your boy Vince Kennedy McMahon drops the N-word.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I didn't just hear that. I know he didn't just say that.
And Booker is on my list, too, for that as well.
Yo, Booker might be top 3, like, worst wrestlers ever for me. And not because of his in-ring ability, just, like, everything outside the ring, though.
Yeah, he be wilding on NXT, bro.
Yeah,
man.
He be wilding on his podcast, bro. Like,
I never liked him on the pre-show. Like, I never. It's just never been good to be, yo.
Hey, wait. Speaking of Booker, can we just real quick talk about? He has 2 hilarious moments. First, the one when he commentated
in TNA. I was literally just thinking that.
That's an all-time moment, though.
That's hilarious, bro.
Legendary.
Yeah. Second is when he was on the table when the King got hurt, and Michael Cole said he was experiencing anal issues or something. And Booker T said,
I remember that.
What?
He experiencing what? Mad unscripted, like that was his real reaction to that. Like Booker T was
Booker T said pause.
Pause.
Everybody was so serious at that time, and he was just like, "What?"
Yo, man. Booker
Oh
T.
my God.
But yeah. So yeah, Booker T is in my top 5 least favorite rappers as well. So I mean, rappers, excuse me.
Rappers too.
I forgot
Rappers too?
about that. We just talked about
I didn't know he was dropping bars back in the day.
Yeah,
I already
bro.
know it was trash.
Shout out to Dom for putting him on the spot earlier, bro.
Yeah, bro. Before we got on the recording, man, I told a story, man. Might save it for later. But Booker T was the cause of one of my friendships ending as a kid.
Nah, bro, you gotta tell it, bro.
Nah, you gotta tell the story now.
Alright,
You gotta tell the
bro.
story now.
Tell the story, bro.
So I used to have collect wrestling action figures or whatever. So I had a homeboy, had a friend that lived up the street from me, and we used to make our wrestlers have matches or whatever. That was my dog. Like, we used to watch SummerSlam, like the pay-per-views and stuff. And I used to rap. You know what I mean? I rap, and I used to rap back then. So I'm like, hey man, why don't we try to make up a little rapper? You know what I'm saying? Make a little group. And my homeboy was like, cool. So I'm thinking like, all right, it's lit. You know what I mean? I'm not ever about to steal nobody raps, bro. I just can't do it. My dog, I went over there with some fresh bars that I just wrote, and he started rapping his bars to me. And I'm like, this sounds so familiar. And coming to find out, bro, it was the Booker T rap from one of the old WWE CDs. So I was hot. I was real hot. I couldn't believe he stole some raps. So I got so mad at dude. I left all my action figures over there. I never spoke to that boy again after that. Booker T ended one of my friendships, bro. Never spoke to that boy again after that, yo.
Yo, that is hilarious.
Can't believe he stole Booker T raps. And it wasn't even good. I gotta find that, yo. I'm definitely about to find that rap, and so y'all can hear what he's saying.
Post up on the pod page, bro.
Oh my God, man.
Along with the
Please
Cena
do.
freestyle.
I was appalled. Disgusted.
That's hilarious right there, bro.
Hey, speaking of that same topic though, where he even though he stole the guy's rhymes, I ain't gonna hold you. When I was a little kid, I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only one. I used to think all the wrestlers used to sing their entrance songs, bro. I swear to God, bro. I
see people tweet that, bro.
Bro, I swear, I thought Shawn Michaels sung his. I thought The Rock sung
his.
Hey,
Shawn, that is Shawn though.
Oh, okay. Now
is that really?
I think it was though, because I don't know if y'all remember vividly, when they would do the commercials for them, in the late '90s, early 2000s, they would do collaboration albums where they would pair up with hip hop artists and rap artists, and they'll I remember there was a song with The Rock and Method Man, bro.
Yeah, and he got a Wyclef song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, just because of that, I guess I was just very gullible because I was young. I was just bro, I literally thought everybody sung their own theme song, bro.
Is that Big Show on his theme?
No, sir.
I thought it was,
no, sir. No,
bro.
Where?
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. For the longest, until I finally got hip to using a computer and music. Time to play the game.
Oh,
I thought it was Triple H, bro. I thought it was Triple H, bro.
Nah,
I thought it was Triple H.
That's just an old white dude that look like Richard Petty.
Nah, I think it's Motorhead or that. They make some pretty good music.
Man, get out of here.
Bro, look like Richard Petty.
I definitely thought they sung their own music for the longest. I think I realized afterwards, certain songs didn't match certain people. Like that first Randy Orton joint. Eventually, all right, that definitely is a Randy Orton now.
Yeah,
for sure. Hey, man. Anything else from SmackDown that was notable?
Trying to
outside
think.
of that Cena announcement.
Yeah,
I got something that was noticeable, but not a good thing though.
What's up?
What was the point of Xia Li? I think that was her name, of her interrupting the match and being hooded and all that. It was. I thought it was a surprise return or something crazy.
Yeah.
I just didn't make any sense to me at all.
Can I get to the yams? Hey, but I saw that they're gonna be I guess another 5 or 6 pack to face Ronda, and she's in it. So I think she may,
Bro, Ronda not dropping that title until Mania.
No, she not. Yeah.
So
there's only one person in SmackDown. Ronda gonna drop that title when she's still on vacation, bros. Let's be real.
Miss Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
Unless
I was actually shocked they let Liv beat her that one time, but like I said, I think Charlotte.
It backfired on them though. They turned on Liv quickly, but
in like 2 weeks.
Unless they put the scrap on Rock,
I could no, because they're like doing the little storyline where they're teaming, but I could see if Shayna turned on Ronda, but I think if she's gonna turn on Ronda, she gotta get her own little clique. Personally,
there was another thing noticeable on SmackDown, which was also disappointing and underwhelming. Your boy Bray and LA Knight segment.
I'll talk to him, man.
Hey yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, yo. Bray finally got in the ring, but he wasn't really in the ring. Sat in the corner, man.
Bro, that's probably one of the worst segments I've ever seen. Bro.
Yo, it's terrible, yo.
I can't.
That boy ain't wrestling until 2023, bro.
I honestly feel like that, bro.
You ever see somebody try too hard to do something? Like that's literally.
Man. Yeah, that's Bray.
Bray, he's trying too hard to make this like mystical Easter egg themed like character, and it's just like, bro, you gotta wrestle at some point. This is still wrestling, bro. Like,
yeah, bro.
Yeah. We got cousin Howie or brother Howie or Uncle Howie, whatever his name is.
That's brother Bo Dallas, man.
Bro, I cannot believe.
Definitely Bo Dallas, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. When he first came down, I thought it was gonna pop off, man. But I mean, all he did was laugh for like 3 minutes. I was like
on a loop.
Yo, what's going on, yo?
I think we'll probably get a teaser the last episode of the year. He probably won't have like an actual match. We might see him like maybe do a move or two, and then we'll finally get him going like in January.
Hey, yeah, I think so too, though. I think so too. But this is really reminding me of like when Bray was being teased to come back, and I just fell off the bandwagon, bro. Like when he come back, he come back, bro. When he wrestle, he just wrestle, bro. That's just.
But I mean, I just don't understand. I think it's getting to the point where it's getting watered down. And when they actually wrestle, it's not gonna be a good match. All right, I can see it right now. It's not gonna be a good match. I don't know if Brady get into shape or not. Like I don't know.
I just didn't want to say that a few minutes ago, but I was thinking I was like, maybe they're just stalling time so you could get in better in ring shape. Cause my boy Husky Harris looked a little husky that first promo back.
That's what he looked like.
But at the same time, I mean. During when all that happened and when he got let go, I mean, he went through some personal stuff. I think with his personal life, with John Huber dying, Luke Harper for most people that don't know who that is.
Yeah.
And I think probably he went through some stuff where he probably he's back with him, but he probably like how you say he probably starts to get into that physical shape or enough to where he can at least go for like 10, 15 minutes. Because I mean, he doesn't need to go for like a 20, 30 minute match and stuff like that. So.
I think that match with LA gonna be a squash. Almost kind of gotta be.
I think so too.
It has to be. You're right.
No, if it's Bray, it's not a squash. If it's him playing any of his superficial characters, it's a squash.
Or it could be.
I think if it's Bray, they're gonna let LA Knight probably get some offense off, maybe even beat him up, and then next time Bray faces him, Bray is gonna beat the. I don't want to curse. Bray's gonna dog walk him. Bray's gonna dog walk him.
I can see that. I can see it wash either way. I guess it just depends on which Bray we get.
True.
Yeah, facts.
I really hope Uncle Howdy's Bo Dallas, man, because my younger brother watches wrestling too, and for the longest, I've always thought I was like, yo, I just don't get why Bo Dallas is in the Wyatt family.
Hey, yeah, facts.
Right though, for real.
Yeah. It's interesting, but. They doing a lot right now.
No, definitely.
Sure. But I think overall SmackDown was a solid little show, man, on Friday.
Speaking of SmackDown, it didn't happen on SmackDown. This is a SmackDown wrestler. Social media. Your girl, the Southern Belle,
He's an idiot.
AKA G.I. Jane. AKA Miss Alt-Right.
Maga Lacey.
Like what's going on with what's going on with Shorty, man?
Definitely Maga Lacey.
That was
I don't know.
Go ahead, RJ. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Talk to us about that post, man.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna be transparent, boys. Y'all know I'm a licensed therapist. So I work with kids that have all types of mental health issues, and for her to post that on her page, bro, was idiotic. Like
insensitive.
Insensitive.
Yeah, and insensitive. Yeah, like WWE has so many charities.
Yeah.
Benefiting kids that experience those type of things, and you're basically slapping those people in the face, bro.
Yeah.
So I tweeted earlier this week. I was like, if a wrestler could do anything that deserved to be firing, that's one of the things right there.
Facts.
And she's not doing anything.
Facts.
She ain't doing no but basic training.
I think she's like a trainer, like in the. You stupid. That went over my head. Now, I seen a clip like a while back on Twitter where she was, I guess, in a sense, I would say criticizing the kid from AEW, Sammy Guevara. So I want to say she also works in the performance center and helps him like with backstage stuff and like the other wrestlers coming up.
Seen that.
So that's why we don't see her as much.
Too,
but even then, I'm gonna quote the great Andre 3000 in one of my favorite verses from him. An old lady once told me, if you got nothing good to say Nathan. I feel like that was one of those situations you should have just kept to yourself or not say anything. Just from personal experience, a lot of people I know and grew up with have ADHD or some form of disability like that, and those are some of the greatest people I've ever met and known in my life.
Smart people, bro.
Very smart.
Exactly, bro.
That's a fact.
I wouldn't even say it's like something that makes somebody dumb or anything like that, but I will say a lot of the people I know that are diagnosed with that are some of the most talented people I've ever met in my life. So
they just process it different, man.
Just eliminate that stigma. That wasn't cool at all.
Yeah, not at all.
Then she doubled down on it, bro.
She doubled down. I saw that too.
She doubled down on it, saying she saw a video about how processed foods is affecting our kids. Now,
don't worry. The bigger ups got to her though. She deleted all that. I think they don't talk some sense into her.
They better have.
Yeah.
Not even that. I mean, they a public company now. They for the kids too. Like, come on now. Like,
be honest, man. Lacey being on our TV is affecting our kids, yo. No, they don't need to see that. It's not a good example of good wrestling, like a good character. None of that, bro. Like, come on.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. She ain't the greatest role model to kids. I don't care if you're an Army vet, but when you got a storyline on TV, when you are apparently pregnant by Ric Flair,
that was her downfall.
Who's like 70, 80 years old.
That was her downfall.
I ain't gonna hold you. You lost me there. You actually made me sympathize with Charlotte for the first time in her career, because I was like, I want to whoop your too. Like,
yeah, that was her downfall.
Like,
right there. That whole storyline, man.
Yeah. I'm good.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So Lacey Evans hate account, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah. Lacey, please educate yourself before you speak out on anything or post anything on your social media.
Hey, what these folks be saying, man? What they be saying? Shut up and wrestle.
Yeah. I feel like most celebrities should do that.
You know,
just shut up and do whatever you do. Shut up and rap. Shut up and dribble. Shut up and wrestle. If you're not smart enough to articulate something like that.
Yeah, man.
Just be quiet.
It's too sticky, man.
She was very, very, very much wilding posting that, so that's terrible.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna hold you.
We got any AEW reviews? Dynamite, Rampage. Dynamite happened tonight, but last week or today.
Yeah, Dynamite will probably have to review on the following episode, because I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm kind of missed the start point of it.
Facts. I need to get back right.
I will say though, they've been stepping up the match cards on Rampage the last 2 weeks. where they've had Mox, I think, lead off the show both times.
Yeah. I
think the most recent one they had Britt Baker on the show. Yeah, hey, shout out to me for not calling her Brittany this time. My fault. I broke on character. But that I seen a tweet. Now I don't know if it was a tweet from like one of them wrestling accounts that give out information, or if it was from Tony Khan himself. But it was something along the lines that Rampage and Dynamite are both going to be different next year than from what they are now. And then they signed somebody that was like in WWE, like he was one of the people that I guess formats the shows.
Trent Seven.
Correct. No. That's Russia. They signed somebody like behind the scenes, like that produces shows and stuff like that.
I know you're talking about though. Okay.
And I wanna say they got him in order like as payback so WWE can get Regal. If you get what I'm saying. So I think it was kind of like a trade-off, like, all right, you get him, and then we'll take quick. Mm-hmm. But the dude's like a big-time producer in WWE, or like was one of the like big behind-the-scene guys for producing the show. So hopefully that should be good. They said the guy started working like 2-3 weeks ago, like right when the changes in Rampage started happening. So hopefully he's part of those changes. If not, I'm just excited. Tony Khan, if for some reason, however you listen to this podcast, please make Rampage 2 hours long, bro. Please, we beg of you. 1 hour is not enough.
Though. That's a fact, though.
1 hour is not enough, bro. Give us 2 hours.
Can we start at like 9? Because that 10 be killing me.
Yeah, bro. They ain't trying to go up against SmackDown, but whatever.
Or just find a different day instead of Friday. If you can, but 2 hours I think would be awesome, and the product will benefit a lot more.
That means we can see people like Jay Moore, because I feel like she don't get enough time. Orange Cassidy, like I just need more, man.
Hey, man, put Sting on my TV every once in a while, man.
I'm not mad at boy.
Have him jump to a table time, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. Anytime Sting does the whole take off the Sting mask and the Sting, I pop every single time. And I know it's Sting too, bro.
That is like a wrestling thing that never gets old.
Yeah.
Never gets
staple
old,
of wrestling. Bro. Like, take off the Sting mask to show the Sting face is lit.
Because I remember when he first did that, bro, just like Friend said, bro, I went crazy. Like I didn't know that was Sting. Like I went crazy. Yeah.
I'll never forget the first time I witnessed that, John, is when he came down from the rafters against the NWO, and then he was like about to confront him. Thinking, oh, who's this? Oh, it's still Sting. Like, come on,
bro. Come on, man. Same paint job, bro.
Yeah, same exact one. That's crazy. Shout out to Sting. Shout out to AEW.
One thing I will have to say about AEW. Shout out to them. They finally let my boy bring the ball down the court, and he been running them fast breaks. Talking about Ricky Starks.
Hey,
Ricky Starks.
He's grabbing the brass ring right now.
I'm a huge fan, bro.
No, same, bro, same. And he had to grow on me at first because I was confused because he didn't wrestle. He was always on commentary.
Man, get out of here.
Then I found out he had a neck injury and he was recovering from it. So that's why I was like, all right, I'll go to leeway. And then I seen dude wrestle. He definitely has the whole package. He got the charisma, but he's been going in on the promos. He cooked MJF, and then
body bag.
He did good last week too.
And then right before we got on here, I was watching a little bit before I got on this phone call that I got earlier. He was cooking Chris Jericho. Oh yes, my God, bro!
I saw a little.
That boy's nice. That boy nice.
Yeah, he just looked like Beavis and Butthead. That's it. That's the only thing that's wrong with him.
Bro. To me, bro.
Other than that,
he looked like The Rock, and The Rock never lifted, bro. He looked like The Rock, and The Rock never lifted.
Hey, fast. He looked like dude that played Young Rock. He looked like Young Rock, bro. He like dude that played Young Rock.
Now, that theme song is a banger too, though.
Man,
yeah, bro.
Yo, man, they about to put the strap on that boy. He about to be to the moon.
To the moon. I'm with it.
To the moon.
I'm with it.
Put the rocket on that boy.
With it.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. I do agree with you though, Fran, about Rampage being 2 hours though. We need that.
I think they'll benefit more and just be.
We need.
Sometimes I feel like it's so like just compressed and just zippy.
Bro, it's just Sunday Night Heat.
Really? That's a great comparison.
Yeah.
just with a title match sprinkled in every now and then.
Frank,
Exactly.
is that
But like a major, instead of being like the European title, it's the AEW title or the TNT
Right.
title and stuff like that.
is that pre-recorded?
What?
Rampage?
Sometimes.
Okay.
No, I take that back. Majority of the times.
Okay.
Not sometimes, majority of the times. From my experience, so earlier in the year in January, I went to one of the Battle of the Belts segments. And prior to Battle of the Belts and then after Battle of the Belts, they taped AEW Dark. And I'm guessing like when they do Dynamite, they also do the Dark, and then they do Rampage right after.
Okay.
Like I believe they taped an episode of Rampage like right before after that thing, which is, if you stick around, you get your money's worth. You get to see a bunch of matches and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But for the most part, like usually when it's live, they'll go ahead and they'll promote it, let you know like a day or two beforehand. And usually the live ones be the ones when they started at a different time from 10 o'clock. A lot of times too.
Still need y'all boys to come down to North Carolina though, man.
Yes, sir. Dynamite, Rampage, whatever, bro. Like
I was sick, man. They was in Charlotte, pay-per-view live. I wouldn't say pay-per-view, but it was a live premium event. And I was thinking I was gonna see the Roadster, man.
Which one was it?
It was like the first week of January. It was right before Cody just up and left.
No, and I mean, which event though? What was
it? Was
that?
Battle of the Belts. It was like
okay.
The first, second
You did
one.
just say that.
And it was it was supposed to be Cody versus Guevara. It was literally. I'm mad now because I just realized what I missed. Because when they finally had the match, it's that spot that we see on Twitter all the time with that cutter from the ladder. So that probably would have happened here in Charlotte if I want to say my man's got COVID, so which is unfortunate. I'm glad he's doing better. Hopefully he's healing up from his joint now. But damn, man, that would have been dope to see.
Wow.
Hey, yo, shout out to Cody Rhodes, man. I can't wait to have him back.
Can't wait, man.
Yo, I'm sorry. It just hit me out of nowhere just speaking of Cody and his injury. I seen on Twitter, Big E posted a update on his injury. Okay. My man said they're coming up on the year of when it happened. I want to say it was in March, if I'm not mistaken. But because it was broken in two different spots. So they want to, well, I guess once the year comes up, they're going to do a follow-up and then go from there and see how it's going. Because it was like a very freak accident, a very freak injury. So like it could affect the rest of his life outside of wrestling. So
yeah, facts.
But it's a positive update though. So he said he's been doing good and all that, but it's coming up on the year anniversary of it, and then some follow-ups are to come from that. So hopefully some good news and we get our boy back.
So no rumble. Back, so no rumble for my boy.
Yeah. I want to say with that news, you can cross him out.
Honestly though, WWE has swerved us in the past. And they gave fake updates, and then people show up. So,
but it was him himself that gave it, not WWE. So that's what I'm confused about. I agree with you though, because the whole scenario, Randy Orton, the last few months has been confusing, bro. Because I hear he's about to come back, then I hear he's like 3 weeks away, then I hear his career's over. What is going on?
Man, that's sad, bro.
I hope that injury ain't as serious as
me either, bro. Because he reinvented himself, bro. That boy was really starting to become a tag team legend.
Yeah, man. And he just wanted a GOAT, Joe. Like, you don't want to see a GOAT go out like that. Like, that's
not like on his, like, you know, on the, you want to see him go out on his own. Man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So I saw something online that kind of worried me and scared me a little bit about said injury. They compared it to Shawn Michaels' first back injury.
That's not good.
It ain't. But also, I thought about it. I got worried, but I was like, hey, it's 2022. Medicine's more advanced. Doctors more advanced. So maybe it isn't as bad. But I do recall HBK was gone like 4 or 5 years because of that bad back.
He was gone 4 years, but he did come back and he still performed at a high level.
Hey,
but even better level. Some can even say.
Let's not forget about your girl Paige. What's it? Soraya?
Soraya, yeah.
Soraya.
For her to come back.
And DB to add Edge. And honestly, I think it's one of those things where like, because their body goes through so much trauma and hurt. I think just taking that year or 2 or 3 off does their bodies wonder.
Facts.
Because we didn't mention her, but I can't remember if it was on the Stone Cold podcast or it was just like something on WWE I watched one time.
Becky retired low key for a few years from wrestling whenever she first started because of concussions and crap like that. She took like a few years off and then she came back and then boom, took off at NXT, WWE, and all that. So sometimes that year or two might do well for the body though. So.
But man, we're gonna miss 2 years of
Yeah.
just saying of older Randy, man. That's gonna be tough for him to try to come back after that.
I just need Cuz to shave that cop mustache. He look like a state trooper.
His mustache is wild.
That is pretty wild.
Bro, look like a state trooper. Bro, I'm telling you, there's no in between. Randy with that mustache either looks like your local drug dealer or a state trooper, bro. Like,
Definitely can play an evil cop in a movie, like for sure.
Definitely could, bro.
Hey man, I held this off because I got a full clip loaded for this boy.
Yes, sir. Bring that, man.
So
Bring that.
Speaking of HBK,
Yep.
the head of NXT right now,
Mm-hmm.
Lil Birdie was in his ear, man, about
Yeah.
Mandy Rose.
It
As
ain't
you
no little birdie.
Yeah, actually, it's 337 pounds of nothingness, really, of 337 pounds of hater in his ear.
Hater.
You know what I mean? So, in the last part we had talked about Mandy dropping the belt. We thinking toxic attraction about to get called up.
boy, was we
Right at-
wrong.
Boy, was
The
we
next-
wrong.
That was crazy.
Boy, the next morning, reports
Crazy,
come out.
bro.
Mandy Rose has been fired by WWE.
Fired.
Excuse me?
Not suspended.
Fired.
On her day
Fired.
off.
On her day off, like Craig.
How you get fired on your day off, Mandy?
Like
Day
Craig.
off.
And then that's
You
when
know-
everything started to make sense with the random title match and all that.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but she has some explicit content on the internet, and WWE is PG, and they don't want their NXT Women's Champion, being naked on the internet, really,
Right.
So she had her little OnlyFans thing going on, or whatever you call it, fan time, and later on in the week we got some more news. Matt Bloom.
Matt Bloom. Prince
Y'all
Albert.
may not know him as Matt Bloom.
Hey,
Y'all may
don't
know
say
him-
that man's ring name, man.
Y'all may know him as A-Train.
A-Train.
Or some of y'all might know him as Prince Albert,
Prince Albert, bro.
or just Albert.
Get out of here, bro.
Or y'all
know-
don't know his name and just know him as the big hairy guy with like 100,000 piercings.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, so I know him as Hip Hop Hippo. That was one of his ring names. That's a fact.
Hey,
Hip
you know
Hop
what?
Hippo.
Yo,
What
what?
is crazy? He
That's
was
wild.
practically a capital JOBBER in the WWE, but he had a stint in New Japan where apparently he was like one of their top
yeah.
mega heels. I couldn't believe it, bro, because
I read
like
that. I read it.
he
know
came
what,
back
friend?
to WWE and was back to business to what he was. A
You know
job.
what, friend? That's actually really true. He did go to Japan and turn up, but when he came back to the States, he was trash.
They had that man
trash.
wearing women's lingerie.
Hey, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
think
we-
that's why he told on Mandy he was mad she looked better than him.
we was about to get there. He snitched on Mandy. He the one that put the bird. He put that information in HBK's ear, and HBK had to do what he had to do, and fire Mandy Rose.
HBK's he's a Christian now, ain't he?
Yeah.
I was gonna
And
say
it's-
HBK from the late '90s might have given Mandy a raise.
Yeah. Might have.
Insane.
Only if we had time travel, man. I wish.
Yeah, man.
Because Mandy was a top tier NXT champion.
Yeah.
For real.
She was.
longest
She
reigning
was.
one, man.
Yeah. She's
Longest reign. Speaking
she
of
held
reign,
it. Yeah, she held it down, man.
413 days. Exactly.
413
Yeah.
days.
That's longer than
Yeah,
all of
man.
Albert's WWE reigns combined.
And she was
Wait.
supposed to hold to January 10th.
Did he even have a title reign?
He held the Intercontinental Championship one time, friend. That's it.
Ew, he
That's
did.
it.
For how long?
Luck. Yeah,
Ew.
it wasn't 413 days.
I ain't gonna hold you. When I said that, I was
know.
like, he's probably gonna say the tag team title.
Hey, I was thinking
Continental.
I was thinking hardcore.
Nope.
Wow.
That's
Nope.
Vince. That's sickening, bro.
He held a prestigious title in our industry, man. And had the nerve to snitch on Mandy Rose. And the thing about it is, man, He also had one of the worst gimmicks of all time, coming back and had peel-off tattoos. Do y'all remember that man? He came back. I
Wasn't
forgot
like
the
a
name
Japanese
of that guy.
samurai or ninja, like 10 something.
He had the chest tats and a half face tat that he washed off after every match. And you got the nerve to be telling on somebody. Tell on yourself, man. Go get help.
I will say this though. Shout out to Mandy if the reports are true that she made $500K in the week.
Hey, I was just about to say that. I heard baby girl told them that Wednesday, yesterday's price is not today's price.
Definitely not today's price.
Because she lost that job, them prices doubled.
Shout out to Mandy for going to get the bag.
I'm sure she got a whole bunch of new followers, bro.
But also shout out Roxanne Perez. She earned that. Yep. She up next. Shout out. Well deserved, very well earned.
I like Shorty.
I hope she hold the title for a while, man.
Yeah, I like Shorty.
One more thing about Matt Bloom. His real name is trash.
That's
Matt Bloom.
That's pretty bad, bro.
I can't respect that. And he got more piercings than a New York stripper, and I don't like that.
Listen, I got no respect for a man who lets his in-ring name be after a D piercing. All right?
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Have some decency and some pride in yourself and learn how to say no. I don't care how much you pay me, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. You are not calling me that on national television. No. Yeah, no. Respect yourself.
You remember he was tagged with Tess and they had Trish with them. TNA.
Yeah, I'm weak.
I remember that.
I ain't gonna hold you. When I said the thing about him not holding a ball, I was like, I think maybe he held the tag titles with Tess.
I thought
so, but maybe not.
He had a Mania match with Taker.
Nah, so
what are you doing?
He did, but there's a story behind that. I love Taker. That's one of my favorite wrestlers. Vince had this one guy he was trying to bring up at the time, but it was like some Australian dude that was in jail. I know y'all remember the vignettes. It was a bald-headed dude that was in jail, like for real. And then he was like coming out or being released, whatever, blah blah. But whatever it was, they felt like he wasn't ready, or he just wasn't like WrestleMania ready. So it was originally supposed to be a tag team match with him and Taker versus two other dudes, and they scrapped it and made that triple threat match. Something like that, yeah. But I think they tried to repackage him later on, and it still didn't work. So, but originally, they were gonna use Taker at WrestleMania to try to put over some new guy in a tag team match, and then it was like, yeah, you gonna make a fool out of yourself. We're just gonna do a triple threat match. I mean, handicap match.
Bro.
And he lost the handicap.
He got a Taker WrestleMania match. Wow, that's crazy. Man's got a Taker WrestleMania match and an Intercontinental title belt.
Bro, and he's still told.
He's a part of the street, bro. Oh my God, bro, he really is, bro. I had to go look. I had to see his name on here, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
It was like some big, tall dude that they was trying to bring in at the time. Like they were trying to label him dangerous, and they had him with Taker because it was American Badass Taker.
Yeah, I remember that. And old boy interfered with the match and everything. I remember that.
Yep.
This is really sickening, bro.
Yeah, so I just wanted to take the time to let out the full clip on Matt Bloom, aka A-Train, aka the hairy back bandit, and disrespect him on his pod a little bit for getting Mandy Rose fired. I just thought that was wild.
That's really insane.
Very wild.
I thought that was wild. Y'all got any thoughts on that though?
Nah, you covered it, bro.
Yeah, man. Enough on Big Tattletale.
I just want to know is, how you know?
Hey, yo,
that's the
posting all them extra.
Facts.
That's the question that needs to be answered right there.
Facts.
Did you subscribe to her channel? Did you subscribe? Did you pay for that service?
Yeah, bro.
Because she's had that joke for a long time, from what I've heard. So,
hey, I know. Fran he brought up Taker being his one of his favorites, and I just wanted to ask the squad while we on here, who are y'all all-time personal top 3? All time.
Who's gonna go first?
I'm not going to go first. In no particular order, I got Taker, The Rock, and Triple H with an honorary mention of Jeff Hardy. Now, I will say that's been probably my all-time favorite since I was a young little kid. Within the last like 4 or 5 years, I've started to like some of the newer wrestlers, the newer generation and stuff like that. I give these boys about 5-10 years, my list can change.
They creeping up there.
They're creeping up, bro. Like I just got hip to some of the New Japan people maybe about a year and a half ago, even though I've always seen clips online. But Will Ospreay, that boy nice.
He's up there.
Kenny Omega, he nice.
That boy real.
The cleaner.
Yeah, like I gotta give respect where respect's due. Them boys is nice, and they I haven't watched too much of it. There's a young bull in AAA. I just got to see more of his matches. He be going crazy. Hijo de Vikingo or something like that. Son of Viking is in Spanish. But yeah, there's just you start to realize there's more promotions, other wrestlers. There's different styles.
True that.
And just find myself liking different styles. Like I enjoyed watching Orange Cassidy. I think Orange Cassidy is awesome. At first, I was like, who is this guy? It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
And then you realize, hey, he can kind of go. No, same, bro. But there's definitely like, give it like 10 years, bro. My list may not even have those people. Like WWE wise, love Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is the man. So is Seth Rollins. I've always, I never was a TNA head, but I remember short haircut AJ. I've always had respect for AJ Styles. The guy has a resume that's undeniable. Like, if we're being real, AJ Styles probably has had a better career than some other people that I mentioned in my top 3. So, like I said, if you just give it 5, maybe 10 more years, my list will probably change. But right now, my all-time, I would say Taker, Rock, Triple H.
I like that. Who you got, RJ? Who you got?
Well, I'm going with Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, and The Rock.
Okay.
That's my personal top 3.
I like that. See, I had to be real to myself. Growing up, when I had to choose between the two, I used to not really like Shawn Michaels like that, bro. From the whole DX thing, I was more of a Triple H fan over Shawn Michaels. I like Triple H more than Shawn Michaels always. Like, even when he came back and they had that street fight and all that. But I will say, I'm going to have to curse. I'm sorry for this part. But I just thought Shawn Michaels was a dickhead at first, bro. Like an asshole. But eventually, as I got older,
he definitely was.
I realized I actually found that entertaining and found it hilarious the older I got. So I started to appreciate and like him more. And I think it's also because when I was younger, I liked Bret Hart. So I think part of that made me not like Shawn Michaels. But you definitely respect Game. He's definitely one of the best.
Facts.
What you, Pooh?
So my all-time favorite, it was probably going to surprise y'all, is Shawn Michaels. That's my all-time favorite. Behind him, I got Rocky.
Yes, sir.
And for my third, it's a toss-up, man. It's a tie. So I'm gonna go 3A, 3B, Taker, Sting.
I like that. I like that.
Wow, that's surprising.
That's dope. That's dope.
That's surprising.
When we did all time, I just based it off WWE, but Sting definitely from other promotions, definitely in the top 5, bro, for sure.
Like, I mean, I remember my first action figure was Sting. It was one of the Surfer Stings. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Sting's definitely one of my favorites, man, growing up.
Facts. I think one of my first wrestling games was the WCW Nintendo 64 games that had like Sting, Hulk Hogan, and Goldberg.
WCW Revenge.
Yes, so I was literally just saying, I think it was like Nitro Revenge or something.
Classic.
Classical, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
What about you, Dom?
Man, y'all know my number 1 already, man. Triple H.
It's time to play the game.
So I got Triple H number 1. My number 2, it was a toss up because I didn't know who I wanted to put number 2 for real. But I'm gonna say Taker number 2, and then HBK 3. I think all 3 of them got undeniable careers. Some of them they got some of my favorite matches and versus each other. Like, it's just
right.
So that's my top 3.
You know how I know we all from the same era and generation?
What's up?
everybody top 3 was Attitude Era. Or
Yeah.
at least like
Hey.
everybody we mentioned at one point was like the alpha male or like the headliner for the Attitude Era.
That's a fact.
But I mean, that's what our childhood was though. So like,
Mhm.
what do you expect? Like,
The
That's
best,
fire, though.
man. It don't get no better than the Attitude Era, man.
it
Like,
can't, it don't, bro. Personally,
It doesn't.
I think
was
The golden era.
the attitude era was the golden era, just because WCW was
the
involved.
war. Yeah.
The war, like Raw was crazy every week.
Hey,
You know when
I'm
they started turning
glad
up.
y'all brought that up. Mentioned that just now. I felt like that was rushed, bro. Very,
was?
very rushed. The war,
It was short lived.
bro. I felt like if done correctly, they could have made that throughout a whole single year. I
But
felt
that's on
like
WCW. That's on WCW though.
I mean, technically it's WWE because he bought them, so he owned them at that point.
But that's because WCW was flopping though. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
they was dead at that
True,
point.
true.
Yeah.
It wasn't a war no more in 01.
But
Like,
I'm not even then. Like I just felt like he could have slowly just brought in like pieces from WCW one by one as opposed to like I feel like he tried to rush it and compress it all in like 3
Oh,
or
you
4
talking
months.
about the invasion? The invasion?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
word. Okay.
That's what I meant by war. I'm sorry.
But-
I am so sorry because the war.
Nah.
I know the wars, the Monday Night Wars, is a completely different thing. That's
It's-
on me.
Mhm.
It's really, I mean, because I was watching the documentary that Poole
Yes.
has sent, the WWE history,
Facts.
and I had seen this before too. Like a lot of those big names were still under contract, so they was
Mhm.
getting money without having to do anything. Like Goldberg,
Right.
Sting, you know, NWO at the time. Like I wouldn't have came back and wrestled either, bro. Like,
Definitely
man,
not.
I'm not about to risk my
Get
body.
that free check.
Yeah, bro. So,
And Vince is known for doing
Yeah,
them
man.
people.
Yeah.
So
I honestly
Yeah.
don't think Sting would have came regardless if he wasn't getting paid.
No.
So,
Not
that
the
was,
Vinny man.
yeah, that was his biggest issue. With, jumping
blame
over.
Vince. Blame Vince.
Yeah.
Blame Vince for everything.
I'm saying blame Vince, blame what's my man? Ted Turner.
Mm.
Because they sold the AOL, that killed WCW.
It was
They
over.
put him on the back burner. Yeah.
Man,
Man.
Jeff Jarrett on Nitro.
I
main
blame
event,
Terry
man.
Hogan, Eric Bischoff, and all 125 additional members that had no business being in the NWO. It's like y'all had
Fact, though.
Blueprint, and y'all had the hottest thing in wrestling,
They really
Since
messed it
WWF.
up, bro.
and y'all
They
messed
really
it up.
messed it up.
Like, come on, man.
I'm pretty sure anybody could have been in NWO, bro. We could have been in the NWO.
I'm
dog.
pretty sure the whole WCW roster at one point, except for Bill Goldberg and maybe Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero, were in NWO.
And that's because they had
Crazy.
the LWO. That's the only reason why they won in it.
Facts.
I wouldn't even. That's practically NWO. So
No.
Goldberg might have been the only person that wasn't in
So-
NWO, like,
Yeah, they really
because they needed somebody to fight him. So it's just
They
like,
really
bro,
messed
like,
that up, bro.
Yep.
And can we go back to talking about Bloodline on Raw? I know they were saying it was like NWO like. That
was
wasn't
better.
even touching. It wasn't touching
Disagree.
NWO like, you know what I'm saying? NWO used to come through and wreck that whole show, bro. Like they changed the whole the whole set one night, bro, and just put NWO stuff over everything. And I was like, yo, they really
Yeah.
taking over WCW, bro. I was like nervous, like, yo, what's going to happen? Like,
Yeah, bro. You know, at that time, bro, it wasn't no internet like that. You know what I mean? It wasn't
Right.
like spoilers on the internet. So it was like you have to watch it to tune in and see what's happening. Like
Yeah, bro.
you don't really know what's going on over there.
They was just wrecking everything, boy. I was like,
Yeah.
man, this is crazy, man. You remember they threw Ray against that trailer, bro?
Hey, Kevin Nash darted that boy on that.
they always be beating up Ray like he owe people money, man.
Hey, Ray
Ray
been
was
going
getting
through it for a
beat
long
down.
time, man. He been going through it
Bro,
for a long time.
It's been
bro.
30 years, man. Rey Mysterio been can't beat
Nah,
up
Still
like
getting
that,
hazed,
man.
bro.
That ain't the
Yeah.
first time they've done something like that though. It wasn't with the blood, but y'all remember when they did it on SmackDown with the Shield?
See, and they probably did it better than Bloodline did.
No, that they was destroying everybody in that joint, bro. Like,
their debut.
That the Shield one was probably more NWO-esque, like.
Their debut was even was crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they was wilding.
I think about their debut and Nexus.
I meant to bring him up when we were talking about Cena. That's another reason why I don't like Cena, because of how he did the Nexus, bro.
Yeah, that was
they fired Daniel Bryan because he was next out with the ropes.
Hey, y'all may not recognize him anymore. Y'all know who that is?
Who, Wayne Barrett?
Nah, the dude he choked out. That's the ring announcer for AEW.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For real.
That's funny.
Hey man,
this is like crazy because they I seen like on Instagram when Daniel Bryanson came to AEW, like, they took a picture mimicking, and I was just like,
that's hilarious.
Yo, bro, you really used to wrestle? That's crazy.
That is hilarious.
That is crazy, yo. Hey, Pool, you had a question for us.
Yes. Let me go back and find this, bro.
I got my answer, man, already.
You got your answer? Okay.
Me too.
So I it wasn't wrestling related, but I'm gonna make it wrestling related. It was a good question though. So if you guys were given 30 minutes to do a presentation on anything wrestling related without preparation, what would your topic be?
Yeah, who want to go first, man?
Kick it off for us, Don.
All right, facts. So when you asked that question, I was already I was on Twitter earlier and I was watching well, actually I was on Instagram earlier and I was watching a video about Stone Cold and The Rock selling, right? So my topic would really be the art of selling in the ring.
I'm glad you went first.
I'm mad you went first.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
How to sell. Art, but why selling is important, or the key to selling in the match. That was literally as soon as you said that. Because at first I was like, maybe a move or doing something, but I was like, nah, selling in a match.
And I think that still today, like, it's a lot of people who watch wrestling just as casual fans, they might not understand what it is, or they might say, oh, that looks fake. And it's like, well, it's not really it don't really look fake. Like, he's selling the move, you know what I mean? Like, so it'd be like what it means to sell, you know, the best time to sell in a match, you know, what it means for the crowd, what it does for the match. Like, and
sometimes
I just had
if you undersell, oversell.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like, I had some of the best matches that happened that was based on selling, like that Austin versus Bret Hart.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Austin
that HBK and Terry.
Hey, that's how not to sell.
Yo, HBK was overselling his life away.
Bro,
on that
what
match
kills me was, like, deep down, I felt like Hogan thought I was like a part of the whole thing, bro. That's what was killing me. Like, Hogan was going with it.
Like, was there some type of beef? Like, it had to be there got to be some backstory on that.
HBK didn't like Hogan.
It was.
Okay.
I can tell you if you want, but we can leave that for another time if you want.
You ain't like him.
Politics.
That's crazy.
Yeah, politics, bro. That's what it was.
Yeah, because why does he come back and win the title, bro?
Well, what it was, I think originally it was supposed to be like a best of 3 or best of 5 series where they just go back and forth. And then, like, last minute, bro was just like, because Hogan was set to go first, so bro was just like, we just gonna do this one and that's it. So HBK was mad. So and then there was like, and Hogan's gonna go over. So then, since HBK was mad and since he got out politics, he was known for out politicking people back in the day. He was like, all right, I'm gonna comply, but I'm gonna do it my way. And boy, that is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
Them Hogan punches, he was flipping over the ring, like
bro, them Irish whips.
When you get hit with a chair and you just bounce all over the ring, he was going crazy.
So like, I was like, bro, what's Sean doing, bro? Like, this is insane right here. He was looking like a fish out of water, bro.
Hilarious, though.
But it was definitely politicking, and Hogan put himself over because obviously you know his history and how he is. That's why nobody liked working with him.
That makes sense, though. That makes sense. Yep. Well, Hogan tell him, it's not gonna work for me, brother.
Pretty much. Also, there's more backstory to it though. So the lead up to it. Apparently, Hogan took offense because HBK did a promo. Y'all might have to look it up because it's hilarious. You know which one I'm talking about. Yep. Apparently, he did not like that at all, and then that's what made him like start politicking and pull the fast one on HBK and all that.
He did the fake Larry King segment when he was Hogan.
He impersonated Hogan.
Bro.
Man. That is crazy. That's top notch.
That's
a top notch segment, yo. But I think that Taker versus Mankind at Hell in a Cell that's one of the art of selling type matches.
That's even though it's a train wreck, that's a beautiful match, bro.
It is. It is.
A lot of that stuff was on the fly too. Taker didn't want to do a lot of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
I think basically every Sammy versus Kevin Owens match is like the art of selling. Yep. Like they really be selling, bro. Like some of that stuff KO be doing to Sammy be looking very painful.
Yo, hurt.
Like KO be selling too though for big man.
Yeah. And I had a list. I had my top 5 top 6 really best sellers of all time, man. So I had HBK.
Mm-hmm.
I had Mick Foley.
Yeah.
The Rock, obviously. He's the best seller of finishers ever.
Hey, bro. if you watch Young Rock, he always talk about selling, bro. His dad always told him about selling, bro.
He's the best finisher stealer too.
I got Bret Hart in there.
Okay.
Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Brock in there?
And Brock. That's my last.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Brock is gonna sell.
Hey, if Brock like you, bro, he is gonna make you.
He's gonna sell. He's gonna sell.
He's going to sell.
Roman too.
$1 million.
Yeah.
Roman too. If Roman like you, Roman gonna sell off.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't say one name.
Paul,
I'm surprised you didn't say one name.
Who?
And they always throw him up there with him because he Dollar Tree version of him.
Who that?
That boy Zigzag.
Oh, yeah, Dolph?
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't throw his name on there.
I only
selling sometimes though. Personally,
I only didn't throw his name in there because I don't like his fake HBK impersonation for 15 years. I can't respect that, yo. You gotta get out of here.
He definitely don't want to be HBK, bro.
Yeah, there's one person I'd probably throw in there over Mick Foley though, because I ain't gonna lie, he always gets me with the spot on his neck. Daniel Bryan, bro.
Yo.
He can sell like a fake injury like no other, but I always think he dies, and then all of a sudden he's ready to go, man.
Bro, when Daniel Bryan was taking them German suplexes from Brock Lesnar, man, I was cringing in my seat. Like, I just hope this dude don't get hurt again. Like,
right. I will also throw one name in. Nature Boy.
Yo, yes. Yes.
You know.
Yes.
That's a fact.
Rick can sell it, man. You know. So. Actually, a lot of them guys that was named before probably got their selling from Rick. So.
Especially the spot when you get Irish whip to the turnbuckle and you flip over the turnbuckle joint.
Love that, bro.
They all got that joint from Rick, bro. I don't care what they say.
HBK used to do that.
Yeah. I love when someone threw Rick to the rope. It didn't matter how old he was, bro. He was gonna do that spot, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He did it till the end.
Did he do that in his last match?
No.
No,
he did it last.
He probably wanted to.
He
definitely wanted to.
He could barely walk after his little first tag.
Bro, that is crazy,
bro.
He better not come back no more, man. Rick need to go to hell, man.
He was hurting after that match, bro.
Please,
you can tell he was hurting.
I beg you, man. Please.
We've seen enough, man.
Bro. It's cool, bro.
Yeah, man.
You the GOAT, bro. For real.
For real, bro.
You ain't got nothing to prove to us, yo.
God.
Take it to the house.
Yeah, man.
But that's crazy that we always gonna say the same thing. Like, that's crazy.
No, like that's perfect right there. Like, I mean,
yeah.
We could have spent 40 minutes just doing that right there.
That's a fact.
That's a
fact. That's a
Hey,
fact.
if y'all had a match to introduce somebody to wrestling, what would it be?
Ooh. I got two.
I got two too, from two different promotions.
Okay.
I gotta be shocked at mine. But go ahead.
I got two. So first, I'm gonna go with one with some emotion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, HBK, Ric Flair, WrestleMania.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Retirement match for Ric Flair. Like, I feel like people who don't really watch wrestling either know Ric Flair or you know Shawn Michaels.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that match, top notch, bro. Like, that's up there.
Had it all.
Fast. So I would say that one. And my second one, Bianca, Sasha Banks, WrestleMania as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just for us. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yep,
Us.
that's a fact. That's a
you know
fact.
what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I think that was big. Like, I
And
can't
it was
wait.
a good match.
Fast, great match. Like, I can't wait to, like, when Aubrey gets older and I can show her that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a fact, bro. Same with
you know what I'm
Bailey.
saying?
Like,
So yeah, I think that'd be the two matches I would show someone casual.
yep.
Okay. I take it back. I actually have multiple matches, unfortunately.
Come on,
But,
friend.
Nah, but it gives people variety though. It gives people variety.
Facts.
So,
all right, facts.
from the AEW side, there's two matches I would do. One would be a tag team match. One is a one-on-one match. The tag team match.
This is introducing somebody to wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Tag team
fact.
match. I will tell them to go watch the Lucha Bros versus the Young Bucks steel cage match for the tag team titles.
That's actually a great match.
That's
That
a
is
great
great-
match
that
to
is-
introduce people to the modern day wrestling because it probably isn't almost what we used to remember it to be. But I think that would be a great way to introduce them to the modern John. For the one-on-one match, just because of the selling and the crowd reaction, it was the AEW Dynamite. I want to say it was called Grand Slam at Arthur Ashe Stadium in September. It is Kenny Omega versus Brian Danielson. I'm sorry. Just
yes, sir.
for the selling, the crowd reaction, and just the nonstop wrestling, I would recommend to go watch that match from the AEW side.
Even before that match started too, like just them having that stare down moment.
That stare down.
That was
crazy,
goosebumps,
bro.
bro. That was definitely
That's goosebumps.
Good
Bro.
storytelling right
and
there. For
Kenny
sure.
just looking and saying, "I don't give a like."
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Man.
That was dope to me.
Yeah.
Now from WWE, because obviously I spent most of my life watching WWE. I actually got a few matches, and then as soon as I thought of this one, I had to tag it with the other one. For WWE, if you want like a crazy, gory, hardcore match, go watch Triple H versus Cactus Jack. And if you're not too crazy about that one, the Legend Killer Randy Orton versus Cactus Jack one more time.
Ooh.
But both of those matches, loved them. They were insane. Another match that I just couldn't leave this match out because, bro, it made me a fan right away, like day one. Kevin Owens' debut match versus John Cena. That match had spots. It had everything, bro.
Yeah.
And I had one more. I just slipped through my grips. Yeah, that'd probably be it right there, honestly.
Facts. What you got, RJ?
I'm gonna go with something kind of entertaining and funny,
All
to
right.
get somebody into it. So I would probably go, man, honestly, with the Sami Zayn and Jackass match.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
And my wife is
that's-
in the background.
What's up, Dree?
What's good?
I'm weak.
Yeah, but I'll
Yo.
definitely go with the Sami Zayn and the Jackass match. I think that's something that can really draw people in. It's funny and it's nostalgic because we grew up on Jackass. So
That's
you
true.
know,
Wow. And it was a good match.
It was, yo.
It was a good match.
And Johnny Knoxville was selling in that joint.
He was selling. He was. Sammy as well.
And Sammy, bro. Sammy was taking some spots, boy. He taking some bumps in that match.
Wow.
Yeah. That's interesting though. Cause it do kind of got all the elements though.
It did, bro.
All the elements. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
No, I like that. That was a good choice.
For me, I got 2 matches, man. It was hard for me to pick one, so I got 2.
Right.
Poole already said the first one, HBK versus Flair at Mania, bro. Just from the emotion standpoint and just for the notoriety of the 2 people in the match. You know, I think that'd be a great match to like get somebody in, and like it's just this is like kind of where wrestling started at, and it's kind of where it got taken to, you know, with HBK or whatever. So, in the modern day, at least, you know. And then my second match, man, hate to say it, but The Rock versus Hulk Hogan, WrestleMania 18.
Oh, wait. I didn't think you were going to say that one.
Who you thought I was going?
I thought you was going with Steve, man. I thought you was going.
No.
I thought you okay.
I think Hogan versus The Rock, bro. As much as I don't respect Terry, you know what I mean, for his comments about black people, I don't. But that match, bro, that's the ultimate like back and forth. The crowd,
icon versus icon,
icon versus icon, bro.
Generational talent versus generational talent.
In the match,
wow.
Hogan became the babyface after he entered the heel,
and that was The Rock's call. I like The Rock's like wherewithal and wrestling IQ to call that on the spot, bro. That was fire.
They knocked the ref out in that match. They was using weapons in the match. Well, they used the little belt from Hogan, but they used the weapon. Like
stole
finishers. Like the crowd was so into. I've never seen a crowd like that in my life, though. Honestly,
yeah, bro.
No, that crowd was insane, bro.
That should have been the main event that night too, man. They did Triple H and Chris
for sure.
Dirty.
Yeah. Wow, they had to follow up on that, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. I wouldn't even say them dirty. I was just saying, bro, that crowd was drained after that match, bro.
Yeah, bro. They gave everything to Hogan and Rock, bro. Like,
for sure. Like anybody it didn't matter who was on that card after them. The reaction was just
it was over.
It was over.
Wow, man.
But that was probably the most electric crowd I ever heard in my life.
That's a great match, bro.
Of all time. So I think that match, that's like the epitome. Like I had my daughter watch that match. Like,
right.
She was 13 at the time. I'm like, do you see that crowd? I was trying to get her lit. You know what I mean? I was trying to get I'm like, you see that crowd? That's what you're supposed to be like when we go to SmackDown.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, no, that's crazy. Because WWE is good for gas matches up. Label them for something, bro. You know, world's greatest wrestling match between Edge and Art. Like, come on, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Like, come on, man.
It was wrong. It was wrong for that.
What they do for Brock and Roman's match at Mania, like what was that? Something. Yeah, they gassed that one up too. But when they did Icon versus Icon, bro, that was really.
Nah, that was fire. They did that one right.
That was it, bro. Like
it was.
Then I just remembered my last one. As y'all was talking, and I Fool gonna hate me when I say this is the final name, but Money in the Bank, CM Punk versus Cena.
No, that's a good match.
When nobody really knew if he was actually leaving, and then he left with the belt. Now that match had just like how you said with The Rock and Hogan, that had all the twists and turns, and it was crazy. That was a fire match.
But for that match, people are gonna have to follow the beginning.
Yeah, you gotta follow. Yeah,
because it's so much to that, bro. But it's amazing though, man. Like that's probably one of the best storylines that we had within the last 10, 20 years, bro. That's
definitely.
So, but man, like we were talking about Rock and Hogan still in the show, and Chris Jericho and Triple H had to follow up with that, just like Undertaker, Mankind, Hell in a Cell. You know who the main event was for that?
No, it wasn't.
People don't remember it.
They think it was Undertaker and Mankind.
Right. Stone
Because
Cold,
so much shit happened.
Stone Cold versus Kane in a first blood match, bro.
For real? That was on that.
Yeah, that
Wow.
was for the. And you know Kane
I
won.
remember Kane won because you couldn't see a
Yeah,
fleek
bro.
of the mask.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the Undertaker interfered and he hit Stone Cold in the face, which made him bleed. Nobody remembers that match, bro.
Bruh. That's
That was
crazy.
That was like King of the Ring. You know what I'm saying?
So what happens when you got to follow up a banger.
Yeah, man, it was crap. I know it was crazy.
Be difficult, bruh.
Speaking of Taker, though, what is this dude doing, bro?
Hey man, he low key trying. He got a podcast. No.
This dude with all the stars lately, bro.
Yeah, that was a
Kevin
weird
Hart,
picture.
Tony Hawk.
Bro,
Lisa Leslie.
that's what I was just saying. That was the most fire picture, bro, because as a kid growing up, bro,
Definitely
definitely played Tony
that's
Hawk Pro Skater 1 and
that's
2.
us.
This
Yeah.
boy,
And played all the wrestling games. Like, come on.
this boy Taker was in a picture with Kevin Hart, Lisa Leslie, Ludacris, Dr. J.
Yeah.
Like,
It's so random, though. It's a random
this-
picture. Like,
it has to be for a Super Bowl commercial, bro.
Hey,
Something.
gotta be.
I
It
ain't
has
gonna
to
hold
be.
y'all. I was a little worried when I seen that picture. That boy was looking a little in shape, bros.
Oh.
Hey yo,
I got nervous.
Yeah.
He looks better than he did like 2-3 years ago. That's why I was like, yo, I hope he prepared for one more.
Chill out.
mark
chill
my
out.
words, Francis. Mark my words.
Chill out.
If Undertaker comes back for another match, I am all elite. You hear me?
Hey,
You
Sticks
hear
the
me?
wrestler.
Sign me up
what's
with that,
up?
too. Sign me
You
up
hear
for
me,
that,
bro?
too, bro.
Me and RJ is all elite.
I better not.
Hey, I'm
take
telling
it
you,
down.
bro. He probably called Stone Cold the day after and found out how much Vince cut him. He said, "What? I'm gonna retire him for next year, bro."
Hey, chill. Don't speak that into the universe, man.
And y'all know we going Hollywood.
That's what I'm saying. They call it Hollywood too.
Man.
If he doesn't have a match, he at least having a segment.
We going Hollywood for WrestleMania, man. It's gonna be gimmick on top of gimmick
I
on top of gimmick over there.
Universe. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Wow, man.
Francis, man, if that happened, boy.
Undertaker.
But no,
squash
shout out
match,
to Taker though. It's probably the best I've seen him in like a few years. Though he looked in great shape. So,
Cause you know it's gonna be a
that's
squash
good.
match.
but Taker, stay retired, my man, please.
It's gonna be a squash match, man.
Oh,
Wow.
definitely. None
Like he
less.
did Cena a couple years ago.
Wow.
The only, if it ain't a squash match, the only thing I'm accepting is putting Bray over.
Oh,
Taker
I don't
can't come
want
back.
just
Taker
just
can't come
chill,
back and lose
bro.
on Mania
Just
again. I don't
chill,
even-
bro.
Yeah, man.
Just stay home, bro.
We had a time for that, man. It can't even.
Oh man,
We had a time for that, yo.
I gotta be stressed, bro.
Yeah, man.
Cause he really did look like he was in shape, bro.
My bad, y'all.
You look like you could go right now.
Oh
That's
my
it.
god.
He looked like he could hit that little top rope dive that Top Dollar
Oh.
could have hit.
Yo.
Wow, that happened on
Just go ahead and
SmackDown
prep
too.
yourself. Just go ahead and prep yourself, man. I think he coming back, yo.
Let
One
me chill
more.
out before I get dissed on tweet.
Top Dollar should never in his life jump off anything in the ring.
Hey, that was insane, yo.
Hey,
I'm-
I didn't
I'm-
even realize it happened till like afterwards, and Michael Cole doubled down. It was like, hey, you can
He
tell he
doesn't
doesn't
do that
normally do that often. And I was
Bro.
like, wait, that really just happened. And then I had to rewind it. Bro, as soon as I confirmed that happened, straight to the group chat to send to y'all,
Bro, I was watching that live. I was like, I know he lying, bro. For real, man.
Hey, hey, shout out to his coworkers though for selling.
Hey,
Yeah.
selling,
Shout out to his coworkers for selling.
selling.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yo,
All the
they,
boys
they,
raised.
Because they didn't
them
have
boys,
to.
them boys fell over like he landed on them. This boy almost
You
broke
know
his
what's-
neck. He landed on the edge of the ring, man.
The funny part, one of the Vikings, bro, he saw it happen. And he was like, "Should I just fall?" It was like a little hesitation. That he
Yeah, and
just,
then he was like, and then just fell back.
Hey, I gotta make an executive decision
I
right
think,
now. I'm gonna
bro,
just
I
chill,
think they were waiting to see if he was gonna land. This may sound messed up, and I'm glad the man's okay, but I think they were waiting to land to see if he landed on his feet or if he actually got hurt. Because I think if he actually got hurt, they
Yeah.
probably would have rushed over to help him.
Yeah.
But once they saw that he like landed on his feet, they was like, all right, and just dropped. Like,
Nah,
Yeah.
the best part about this whole thing was his excuse. He said his leg gave out.
His leg gave out, bro.
Bro, I watched that joint 50 times. His legs were
on,
intact.
He jumped too far out.
He just couldn't
Yeah,
jump
jumped
high
too
enough.
far out, bro.
Yeah.
Not even that. His demeanor
Leg
after
gave
he
out.
finished and walked away. You look perfectly fine to me, big dog.
Wow, bro.
And he turned up like he really did something crazy. Like he was Taker at Mania or something. Like jumping over
Hey,
the rope.
but seeing
I
that
thought
happen
it was Angelo
though,
Dawkins.
seeing that happen made me appreciate Taker's though,
Exactly.
because it's like, yo, Taker would take off from far
Yeah.
and clear that joint. I
Wow.
know, he scared me that one time when he landed on the cameraman, but besides that, bro will clear that by like a good amount.
Yeah.
that's a fact.
I'm pretty sure he used to play the 5 in college, bro, before he was a wrestler.
He definitely did hoop.
Yeah. Community
Mark
college.
Calloway.
Yeah.
JUCO. He was in that JUCO going crazy.
That boy with that Gilbert Ted,
He was in
Yo,
LCC.
if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty
Like
sure
that.
Big Show was a center too in the college basketball, bro. If I'm not mistaken, I think Big Show played college ball too. Omos too.
Yo. Said that was on Last Chance U. Ah.
Man.
Wow.
That's crazy. It's a last chance you.
Hey, speaking
Oh,
of last
man.
chance you in sports, you know what I've realized and noticed, man, and now it pisses me off now that I've realized, with the exception of Edge, anybody that was a former football player has the spear as their signature or finisher, bro.
Hey, yeah.
Why
That was a
is it?
fact.
Like, come on, get more creative, man.
Yeah.
Nah, Brock ain't got it. Brock ain't got it.
True,
Okay.
true.
Okay.
He was on the
But
Vikings
then-
for like.
Well,
eh.
did he do the
Yeah.
Vikings like
Spot.
after he was in WWE though? Like he left WWE to go try out for them and then came back.
Facts. You're right.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
yeah, he
that's
did.
what
Right.
happened.
He ain't
Yeah,
play
yeah,
college
yeah.
ball?
No.
Hey, Brock just a generational athlete, bro.
He's just an
My
athlete.
man's literally just one day got born and was like, yo, I'm gonna go play football, and then came
Like,
back, and then
what?
was like, yo, I'm gonna go be a MMA
UFC
wrestler.
fighter.
Oh,
Yeah, and he did all of it.
The Rock don't got it either though.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
true.
Okay. All right.
But majority of them.
No.
Yeah.
Did
Got it. Braun Breaker got it.
yeah, that's just cause that's
Aaron got
that's
it.
that's
Corbin
what
got
made
it
me
too.
think about it. Really?
Mhm.
I think the Corbin don't got it.
I don't think so. I think that's
I
another
see
one.
him do it.
I
Who?
don't know. Brian,
Corbin. Darren Corbin.
Aaron
But
Corbin.
he was offensive tackle, so I could see him not doing it.
He said he don't count.
he offensive tackle. He don't
He
count.
really-
said they not
he
real
You
really
gotta
ball
show
like
love
that.
to the old line, man.
Boy, he
I'll
really
give
play ball
him
like that.
props. The end of days is fire. His finish is fire. I'll give him that though.
But everything else is mid. That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, you know.
You gotta step
Hey.
it up.
Wait a minute. Hey, the boys don't like Baron, bro.
Nah, yo.
Nah. Man.
I've never been
And the
crazy
JBL
on
stuff
him
ain't
even in
working,
NXT. I liked him better than when he was in NXT, that Lone Wolf stuff, but I haven't been too crazy about him in the
I do
the main
like Lone
roster.
Wolf Baron more. But I like Baron. I'm not gonna lie. I like Baron.
Nah, they say he's safe hands though. Like he takes care of whoever he's in the ring with.
Yeah, bro. I like Baron,
No,
man.
that is a fact though. That is a fact. That is a fact.
I like Baron. So, but yeah, that's what that spirit made me think about Braun and jumping over the rope, because he did that against Apollo Creed, like cleared it, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Cleared it.
Yeah, that boy Braun is an athlete for real.
Man, shout out to the
He too
Baltimore
big to be
Ravens,
moving
man.
Like that.
And he a Goldberg baby, so
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he better than Goldberg though.
He's doing everything Goldberg. I see him do the jackhammer.
He even got the tattoo, bro.
Oh wow.
He said I watched something. He said that tattoo was directly inspired by Goldberg. Like he got that because
Wow.
of Goldberg.
That's crazy, man.
That's
So.
sickening. Ought to stop watching NXT.
Yeah, man. And they just did the Goldberg and Bret Hart the
They did
spear with the shield under the clothes.
that boy Grayson
Uh-huh.
Waller.
I forgot
They did
about
the
that.
exact spot.
Okay. Yep.
When he got knocked out, yeah, they just did
I do
that.
remember
yo.
that. I do remember that. Wow.
That's hilarious.
I was confused at first though, because it looked like that boy Grayson Waller was wearing a bulletproof vest.
For real though.
That's hilarious, yo.
But speaking of Goldberg though, man, you know, one of the greatest wrestling rivalries of all time, yo.
All time.
Bret Hart versus Goldberg, and this week, yo, was like the anniversary of that kick. The kick Goldberg ended Bret Hart's career with, man. Unfortunately.
So can I just say, I think up until maybe last year, I always thought like that was Bret Hart's last match, bro, but it wasn't.
Yeah, he had a few matches after that.
He wrestled more after that.
Yes, bro.
Yo, why you hate Goldberg so much then?
I think he wasn't the same after that kick. Like,
Yeah,
he
right.
would have lingering effects from that concussion and stuff like that.
Word.
So, like, for example, it just happens to be wrestling related, but the other day I ran into Mick Foley's daughter's Twitter. I think her name's Noelle Foley, but she's in her thing. She was talking to somebody about, I can't remember the name, but some type of like thing that happens. But when I Googled it, it was like something like she got a concussion, and then from that concussion, it like ruptured her eardrum. So like she's sensitive to sound, not to like put all her business out there and stuff like that. But I'm sure that's not what happened to Bret Hart, but I'm sure something along those lines where it just probably affects his everyday life. And that's probably why he has so much hate and malice towards him. I wouldn't even say malice, but he definitely has some hate towards Bret. Because it is on site. It is on site
with Bret Hart.
Yeah, it's just on site. Nothing good to say about him ever, bro.
He be throwing shots out of nowhere. He was talking about how good of an in-ring wrestler Brock was, and he was like, "Yeah, unlike Goldberg." Like, whoa, what are we even talking about, Goldberg?
Hey, I love it though. Keep that same energy, bro. If you don't
facts,
like
he ain't being fake.
do it.
He ain't fake. He keeping that same energy.
25 years straight. Yeah. Keeping that same energy.
But yeah, like I said, bro, I just feel like he maybe a little overreacting, man. Because like I said, he act like that was his last match ever. Like that's the last time.
He done came back and wrestled Vince.
That's a fact. He definitely wrestled Vince in them jorts.
I was just about to say he forgave Vince. I also gotta remember Vince had a blank check, so let's go fork over some money.
Man,
he ain't never gonna forgive.
He had them soggy socks on with the jorts, man. Get out of here, man.
Do you think Goldberg apologized once?
No, and that's why Bret Hart's being like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And I think now it's too late for him to apologize, so he's not going to. But I think when any of that happened, like I don't think within a year of it happening, I don't even think he heard from him or he checked up on him. And I think that's why.
I think Goldberg felt like how Poole felt. He like, bro, he wrestled matches over there. Don't blame me. Like,
I know, but I feel like just the human decency to check up on him or
facts,
good, you okay? My bad. I didn't mean to like lean into that kick. I feel like he never followed up or checked up with him, so like he probably was like, bro, don't like me because we over there making sure we good. You just trying to take my life in the ring, like.
Yeah,
but you know, it's always been that story about him being unsafe though in the ring.
There is.
Always. It's been multiple people. So
I want to say a little ego might be involved. I'm gonna play the devil's advocate. Bret's an alpha. He always wanted to be the top dog. He didn't see eye to eye with Shawn either.
But one thing he never said about Shawn was that he was unsafe in the ring.
Even
when they have real life beef though.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Shawn said he slept with Sonny, man. Like,
wow, bro. Wow.
But
days.
I feel like he's just saying it because of that one kick, though.
No, facts.
Yeah.
Because in all honesty, besides that kick, the only other time I've seen Goldberg be like sloppy or bad is I'm not even gonna say it's on him. It's on both him and Taker when he about dropped Taker on his head. They shouldn't even been wrestling that match if we're being honest, but that's really the only time I've ever seen it like, damn, Goldberg might have. I don't know, but besides that, I thought he'd been normal.
So I'm gonna keep it hot with you, with me growing up and actually watching live during Monday Night Wars. Goldberg was really, really reckless. You can go back and watch the match with Hugh Morris. That's a big dude, man.
That's his first match.
Yeah, and I don't think Hugh really liked Goldberg either. So.
He wasn't the hugest fan. I mean, the biggest person in the locker room. Nobody really liked him like that.
Right.
But I think it's also too because you gotta think of it. He didn't come up in the industry like they did. They took him from an NFL roster and took him to training for like 3 months and then threw him out there.
Yeah, he was not a wrestler.
Yeah, he wasn't a real wrestler at the time. So I mean, during
He's
those
still
times.
a real wrestler,
but hey.
But I feel like how some of them hold on some of the punches or don't really actually hit you for real, or like they know them. I feel like he wasn't doing that. I feel like he was putting a little extra. He was taking the extra shoulder and the spears and stuff like that. And that's probably why I didn't like him.
He don't know that fake stuff. He's hitting you for real.
Yeah. Because there's a story that always goes around that they say he don't rock with William Regal because William Regal made him look like a fool on TV.
Hey, he did.
And he did. If you go back and watch that match.
He did.
Regal took him to the mat and he couldn't keep up with him, bro. Yep. And honestly,
wrestling that boy.
Yeah. As a kid at the time, obviously, like I wasn't big on Regal because Regal wasn't the name they was pushing or going crazy for. But watching that match, just sitting there watching him wrestle, was like, yo, this guy is good. Like,
yeah, I've watched that match back, bro. He definitely did have him looking crazy.
Yes, bro. He did, bro.
But after seeing that match, it also, like, as a fan, it was like, you kind of got to keep an eye on everybody because there's some people, even though they're not being pushed, they nice. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, man. But
shout out to Bret Hart, man. He one of them ones, man.
Sir, the Hitman. Shout out to Sharpshooter, bro. That's my submission move every time I wrestle with my brother. What's up?
Hey, speaking of that, bro, one of my older cousins, I remember him coming down and chilling with me back in the day, and my best friend lived down the road. He wasn't really big on wrestling, you know, so he came down. Me and my cousin, we talking about wrestling, and you know, my friend, he just over here. He was a big, tall, goofy dude, you know what I'm saying? And something happened. My cousin was like, "Let me show you something, man. Put this dude in a sharpshooter, bro."
Yo.
Me and my friend crying, but I'm crying laughing, and he in pain, boy. Like, man.
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. Obviously, growing up, I'm sure y'all wrestle with your friends, cousins, family members, and stuff like that. Bro, if I knew how to properly do the figure four, I would do it. But I could never get that joint right. So my go-to move is the sharpshooter, bro.
If I had to say one move that I always seen on TV that didn't look like it hurt, it was the figure four leg lock, bro. Like it just don't look like it hurt for real.
Every time I would try to do it, I'm like, yo, am I doing this right? Because I don't even ask my friend, like, yo, does this even hurt? Like, I don't know if I'm doing this correct. Like, sometimes I wouldn't even do the spin around the leg. I'll be like, all right, let me put your leg in the T, put my leg over this. Like, at this point, like, bro, I'm doing the sharpshooter. Like,
yeah.
So it does hurt. I'll let you know that.
No, if you do it properly, yeah.
Yeah, but let me just tell you what I think was worse. You know when they used to reverse it and they used to turn around?
Yeah. That hurts even more.
That right there
is
crazy.
Yeah.
You try that, Pooh?
Yeah. Hey, me and my brother used to go, man.
I'm telling you, bro.
We used to go.
I'm telling you, bro. We used to have some main event matches in them sleepovers, bro.
I remember putting a big hole in our wall, bro.
For real,
bro. Like
I used to sleep over
Hey, boy, let me tell you,
bro. It got so bad, bro.
Got at you, boy.
Bro, I used to sleep over at my best friend's house. They got to the point his mom got upset because they used to have bunk beds, bro, and we'd like swanton bomb off the second bunk, 5-star frog special.
Yo, wow.
What, bro? It got to a point. It got to a point like my friend's mom called my mom, was like, "Yo, they in here wrestling. I don't know what to do." My mom just said, "Just get the belt and hit him like he was your son." I was at that point. I was like, "All right, respect. Like can't do that, bro." We used to go in, bro. Especially as soon as SmackDown or Raw finished, bro. Yo, y'all trying to wrestle?
Y'all boys luchador. Me and my brother, we were technical. You know, we was on the map. You know?
We was, bro. And the funny part was, bro, I was a big like kid when I was little, so, bro. You just imagine like a chubby kid just trying to do a swanton off of the second. Hurt somebody, bro.
Shout out to my cousin Stacy for the squash matches.
Hey, man.
Hey, Stacy, yo, I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry, yo.
Yeah, shout out my boy Chris and X, man. We go way back.
I'm out there hitting pedigrees, spears, stunners,
Bro, when I tell you, we was so crazy about wrestling, bro. I remember I think I was like in 6th or 7th grade, and we went like on vacation to the Dominican Republic. When I tell you, bro, we brought the PlayStation 2 with us and SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. Like any chance we had, we was playing that drum, bro.
Yeah, elite game for sure. Hey, that pedigree though, that early pedigree when Triple H ain't unlocked the arms and he's let your face hit the mat, yo, that's disrespectful.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one, yo.
He used to do Mick Foley like that all the time. Like he used to just
Oh,
like try
in
on
the
purpose
thumb
to
tags, bro.
destroy
On the
this dude,
thumbtacks.
yo. Like,
Low
Hey,
key,
but-
I feel like Mick used to ask for it though.
he was a wild boy. Yo.
It was really bad though when he was like Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Like when he was doing them.
Yes, bro.
Man.
Them first joints? Nah, yo.
Hey, I hated
You
him
had
when
to
he was
fight me
Hunter
backstage,
Helmsley,
for
bro.
real.
I hated him.
Ain't no way, bro. He dropping my face like that, bro.
Not at all, yo. Unlock my arm, dog. Stop playing with me, yo.
Let go.
Triple H, yo. Hunter?
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Hey, low key though, my boy Hunter had a top 3 spine buster in the game though.
Fast.
Absolutely.
That spine buster was clean.
Absolutely.
Fast. It was like textbook every time.
Every single time looked the exact same.
It just looked like it had impact every single time too. The Rock had one. The Rock's was dope too. The one when he transitioned to the people's elbow.
Yeah. But
Honestly, a lot of the Rock moves look a little lackluster. Like his sharpshooter was not like.
Nah, his
Yeah,
sharpshooter.
I don't know.
like
I don't know
His
why he
sharpshooter
was
was
doing
his
that,
sharpshooter
bro.
wasn't like that.
I love Rock, but his sharpshooter was weak.
Yeah, I don't know why he was doing that, bro.
He just needed a submission move. I think that's what it was.
So I got a question now. Since you brought up Triple H Spinebuster, who else wrestler had that one marquee move, textbook move? I can think of one right now.
I got 2 people.
Okay.
Test his big boot,
Big boot, yes.
crazy,
Yes.
and Bradshaw, that clothesline from hell, boy.
Bro,
Okay.
you literally are reading my mind, bro.
That
I
is
swear.
that's sick,
That it
Every
looked the
time.
same every time, bro.
nasty.
Wow.
I'm gonna throw a third in there. That Rob Van Dam split-legged moonsault.
Okay.
Yeah,
That shit was
Yeah.
perfect every time, bro.
Okay. RJ, you got one?
Nah, I agree with y'all on that one.
I'm surprised and nobody said this one. Hey, Randy Orton, Power Slam.
Yeah, that power slam, yes.
Come on,
Textbook.
man.
That's the best one in the game,
Yo.
bro.
Come on.
Yeah, that was
Honestly,
clean every time, bro. Every
honestly,
time.
the best power slam ever. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yes.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna hold you.
it's so smooth, bro.
I'm
It's
gonna
so
throw
smooth.
another one in there because every time he does it, I say it, bro. Go watch Kenny Omega's Snapdragon Suplex, bro.
No. Okay.
He does the
Yes.
best one in all of wrestling,
Yeah.
bro. I swear to God, bro.
For sure.
It's a 4-man job.
4-man
Yo.
job.
And I heard very, very soon it's about to be a 4-man draft. Can we talk about that, fellas?
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a fire.
Smooth transition,
segue.
though.
I like
Come on,
that.
come on.
I like that.
Mm.
So we decided we gonna do this draft, man. Probably on the last episode of the year, which will be next week, so we can go into the new year
Yes,
with our squad. You know what I mean?
Each man gonna be a GM on the job.
So we
No
actually
Adam
gonna do no Adam. Yo, that's a fact, RJ. I'm making these matches, man. So nobody making matches for me. That's a fact. So we
My bad, y'all.
we're gonna get the tier 1 out the way right now. Which shouldn't be that difficult because it's really just like the big dogs in the industry right now.
Mhm.
And the rest of the tiers we gonna handle on a separate episode when we do the actual draft, and we'll go from there. So this is just establishing who is in that tier. So we can go off. I mean, the obvious, Roman Reigns,
Top dog.
no
No TDE. Cody.
Brock Lesnar.
Mhm.
Actually, I want to argue that he shouldn't be tier 1 because he's a part timer.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, I was. Yeah,
that's the only reason I would consider him thing. Because why would you waste your top pick on somebody that's not gonna be there for half the year?
Yeah,
that's a great point.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all more than welcome to. That's just gonna give me more to draft who I want.
No. That's
I just want to make it a fair draft for everybody.
No, we establishing the tier right here. We say Brock ain't it. He ain't it.
Right. Yeah, I definitely agree with that though. Yeah.
So so we got who we got?
Roman.
So
we got
Seth.
Roman. Seth for sure.
Yeah.
Cody.
Yep.
KO.
Yeah.
Okay. Some rebuttal.
Is KO tier 1?
Out of the current roster?
Who else you put in tier 1 from that roster? Because I only got like 2 more people I was gonna name.
KO is I feel like it's an argument for KO. I feel like KO is like top of tier 2, but I can roll with it.
Because we're gonna need 4, and it's hard getting 4.
Yeah.
I think that he hasn't had a title reign,
right?
Like any championship in a while.
True.
Facts.
But I mean, somebody's had a WWE belt for like almost 2-3 years. So at that point,
I know, but like
there's only 2 other belts you can hold.
No, I feel you.
I mean, I would argue that he should have been champion over certain people that have had it, but that's just me.
So I guess I got one more. I guess Bobby.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that.
I was gonna also say AJ Styles and Gunther. Those are the other 2 I was gonna say.
I can agree with agree with Bobby because he stayed with the championship, bro.
Right.
Whether it be world title, US, like he's tier 1, bro.
Yeah.
AJ.
It's been a while for him too with the title though, but
yeah. So I would group him with KO as well.
Yeah.
But if we're going off of that, you can't really put Seth tier 1 either, because Seth done lost more than everybody we just mentioned. Just saying.
I gotta keep saying
he hasn't. He had right. I agree, but he hasn't had a world title in a couple years either though.
So at that point, he would be bumped down to tier 2.
All right, well, we scrapping that then, because Seth is tier 1.
Yeah. No, I mean, just overall wrestler, you know.
I was going like by overall likeness, popularity, like in-ring performance and all that. That's what I was basing it off of.
So we can keep KO in there, because that's an argument I can make, but I can see the case for him being tier 1.
Because I was gonna say you're gonna need more than like 1 or 2 tier 1 people. Like I would say you need like 3 or 4 of them, and then fill out by everybody else.
We're gonna need at least 4.
We putting AJ in there then.
For sure, I would.
Let's get it. I'm with it.
I'm fine with AJ.
I'd consider him a main event level talent. I would say.
If we putting AJ in there, is Finn in there?
Who?
Finn Balor.
The NXT version of him, not the main roster version.
You talking about the Grape Street Crib?
Yeah, man. Nah, he ain't. He's right.
His main roster resume ain't up to par. Now his NXT resume for sure, but main roster resume.
All right, so are we including any NXT people in tier 1? Because if that's the case,
Braun
is tier 1.
I feel like because we talked about different shows,
he'd be the only one you can. Because the only one you'd be able to would have been Mandy, but she ain't no longer there. So
yeah.
But I'm cool with Braun being, because I mean he don't have the belt the whole year. So
all right, I got one more question. I know we said we was doing tag teams, right? Are we keeping tag teams together and putting them in tiers? Is New Day not tier 1 tag team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tier 1.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I wouldn't even put them in tiers. I would just tag teams like their own. If anything, I would say we could just do a separate round for tag teams. Because in all honesty, honesty, bro, after New Day and Usos, the tiers fall off drastically. You can maybe squeeze Street Profits somewhere in there, but after that, it falls off drastically.
That's facts. But just like they do on the real draft, they draft tag teams in between, each round. So
they do.
So, I think it makes it interesting with keeping them in.
I would just
New
say
Day.
all the tag teams is like I wouldn't say tier 1, but they're like the tier right after tier 1. That's what I would say for tag teams.
Outside of New Day and Usos.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But at that point,
All right.
we don't have 4 tag teams to do tier 1, so that's why the only reason I wouldn't do that.
Right.
So.
I understand that. Yeah.
Because at that point, you got Usos, New Day, Street Profit. Who's going to be our 4th? The Good Brothers? I don't want them. And I like the Bullet Club.
He said, "I don't want them."
And I like the Bullet Club. Like,
It's not a women's tag team that's tier 1. Nah.
Honestly, the 2 best women tag teams involve Sasha Banks, unfortunately.
Damage Control. I mean, that was a faction, really. So, but they the tag team champ.
Right.
That's Sasha and Naomi, and then Sasha and Bailey.
But Sasha not in the draft, or she's not in WWE. So,
yeah.
all right. What's we gonna do with tag teams, bro? We can keep tag teams in tier 1 for now. If we come up with a different system outside the pod, we'll just announce it.
Let's get it.
Well, actually, I just thought of something. I would say let's just keep tag team tier 1s because you're getting multiple people from it. So, and tag teams are liable to have one-on-one matches, tag team matches, all types of different stuff. So, I feel like just because you're getting multiple people, they'll be considered tier 1 in that case.
Okay.
Is there anybody else tier 1?
I've been trying to think while we've been talking.
So
is Sheamus tier 1?
No, sir.
Upper mid card.
Now
I would say Drew McIntyre before Sheamus.
I would definitely.
Drew. Wow.
Drew McIntyre for sure.
Yeah,
Drew is definitely.
Are we gonna throw any women in tier 1?
That's what I was gonna get to.
Because I would definitely throw Rhea, Bianca, Becky.
Bianca. I'm not putting Rhea in there, but Bianca.
No, Rhea?
I'll put Rhea in there.
Rhea's not
tier 1.
Tier 1? No.
She's not right now.
What?
I don't think
had a singles match.
I don't think she had enough time like coming back. You know.
Bro, it's about 3 tier 1.
Did she win a women's belt at WrestleMania? No, she lost to Charlotte. Actually, I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Right. It's Bianca, Becky, and
Bailey and Charlotte. Let's be real. Unless you want to put Liv in there.
Bailey and Charlotte.
And Ronda, I guess, but I got a lot of things I can.
I mean,
I'm not putting it tier 1.
If we follow the criteria.
No, we're not. Like, nah. I'm just playing.
If we're throwing Braun in there, Roxanne can go in there too. She's the current champion.
Though. But she's a champion, but we gotta look at time too, bro.
Yeah.
She's been champion for a week.
You gotta balance it out. If you have somebody else from NXT, you gotta also have the other person.
I know she just got fired, but would you still throw her in there? Just for
if she was there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would personally. I just thought she looked good. That was all. I didn't think she was that great in the ring. But
I mean, that's either here or there. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, NXT is hard to do because if that's the case, we just putting all the champions in NXT in tier 1.
Yeah.
Like some of them is not tier 1. Like I can't do it.
No, I feel you.
I just can't do it. Like Roxanne up there with Bianca.
No,
it's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when you put it in that way, it's not the same.
Not saying it's not possible, but not right now.
Probably in the ring, not on the mic, but definitely in the ring.
It's not. So is Liv tier 1?
If you let WWE sell it, yeah.
Well, it's a format Patrick telling it this time.
So.
Based off the criteria, yeah. Because if not, we're not gonna have enough women for it. So we got somebody.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5.
Yeah.
Odd number, you gotta make it even.
You throw Charlotte in there?
Yeah, Charlotte was in that 5.
Oh yeah, Charlotte in there. It's Bianca, Becky, Bailey, Charlotte, Ronda.
Okay.
Bro, that's kind of it, dog.
Liv will be the if I were to throw anybody out of the remaining women, it would be Liv.
Alexa versus Liv. And then
Alexa
Bliss.
Alexa, all right.
Fat, yeah.
Asuka. How are we not even mentioning Asuka?
Which rule?
I feel disrespectful.
Asuka's tier 2, bro.
Think so?
I don't
Yeah.
know about that, bro. Actually, just because she got the mic puts her down. So yeah, I'll go with that tier 2. But like in-ring talent, she definitely tier 1. Can't take that from her.
Yeah.
But I don't. I'm good on Donnie from Wild Thornberry.
All righty then.
Yo, Oscar.
Goes. Wow, man. All right. Dewdrop. Is she tier 1? I had to throw something out there to get past this. I don't know.
Nah, yo.
This man.
Fred, do that again, bro.
That man
Do
said,
that.
Dewdrop.
No.
Hey, Fred, do that again, bro.
We about to cut
Bro,
this
that's
too, bro.
literally what I be hearing sometimes, bro. It takes me back to the Wild Thornberries.
Boys do not want a podcast. You can't do that, Fred. You can't.
Yo.
Boy's gonna be on a MAGA platform doing stuff like that.
I'm about to edit this whole thing out. It's Edge tier 1.
No.
10 years ago, yeah.
All right, I just wanted to make sure we was on the same page. So.
No.
So.
It was 10 years ago, sure.
Oh, it's Matt Riddle tier 1.
No.
No, bro.
Hey, that was a quick note too.
Not porn star Riddle.
Guess you got a point.
I can't put bro.
I'm about to just leave that other part in. We wilding the whole episode now.
No.
Randy tier 1?
I'm playing. Nah, Randy not tier 1.
Yeah, I hate to say that too.
I hate to say
Randy.
it, but he not.
Yeah.
That's like
Randy.
that's like saying Bray tier 1 right now. He not.
Nah.
I think that tier 2 gonna be easy to do though. When we get there, I think it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be easy to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Ray tier 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sheamus tier 2. Is Sami Zayn tier 1?
No, sir.
All right,
KO ain't tier
cool.
1, and Sami Zayn definitely ain't tier 1, bro.
Definitely not.
You said if who? You said if who?
KO
Not?
ain't tier 1, then Sami.
No, we say KO tier 1.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
I would say there was a time where Sami didn't wrestle for a while, bro. When he was
KO got
champ.
a resume, so you right.
I remember Sami was like the first one that started that whole Intercontinental and not defending. I don't know why. Like that's like one of the most prestigious titles. Why won't y'all defend that, John?
Vince McMahon.
Make no sense.
All right, so I'm gonna run down this list, tier 1 list, real quick, so we can, see what we got. So we got Roman, Seth, Cody, Bobby, Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, Drew McIntyre, Braun Breaker, Bianca, Becky Lynch, Bayley, Charlotte, Ronda Rousey, Alexa Bliss, New Day, Usos.
Solid.
That's a solid tier 1, yo.
Yeah.
That's a solid tier
solid.
1. It's a solid tier 1. So, all right, we got that first tier out the way, man. I feel like the draft gonna be fire, man.
Yep.
I know who I'm drafting with the first pick if I get it.
Same.
I know I'm drafting with the first pick.
I love drafting too.
Tribal Chief.
You heard?
Heavy machinery.
Hey, is Otis tier 1?
Excuse me.
He should be.
Yeah, RJ said, yeah, that boy tier 1, man. Stop playing with his
Excuse
name.
me.
He should be.
Stop playing with his name.
I'm weak.
Who did Otis have?
Otis, boy, man. Huh?
Who did Otis have before she got fired?
He pulled Mandy.
Yeah, hey, man.
He pulled Mandy. And he won Money in the Bank.
Hey, man. Accolades, man. Our resume looking good over there.
But nah, he ain't no tier 1 now. I like Otis though. He's funny though.
Yeah. All right, bros. This has been one heck of an episode, but I ain't gonna hold you, man.
For the Bucks.
For
sir.
the books. Episode 3, man. We did about almost 3 hours on this joint.
Yes,
It's
sir.
lit.
Crazy.
Y'all know it's episode 3, but it's still a
Four
four-man
man
job.
Job.
Yup.
What up, man? This your boy RJ representing the 4-Man Power Trip podcast. Thank you for giving us a listen, man. Make sure you stay tuned in for the next episodes. And you already know, it's a 4-man job.